Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna make it today to do this live. I ain't even gonna lie. What's going on, man? Perfect Blackness, my man. Another black pro black brother who's all about reality, and he know damn well everybody is not a motherfucker queen, and he calls out the truth. Respect to you. Them the pro blacks that I fuck with. What's going on with you, brother? Hope everything going good. I know you out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you listening. I just came in like an hour ago from Cincinnati, Ohio, man. You know me running for child support, trying to get a link card out there, see if I get a hookup. Shit. Hope everybody doing good this afternoon. I'm glad. Hey, Blackness. I'm glad, man. That snow is about gone, man. There ain't no snow on the street, just in the grass. Shit, it's good out here now. 40 degrees. Supposed to be 50 this weekend, so it's gonna be a good weekend. Shit. Hope the missus doing okay with the pregnancy and your niece and your daughter and everything. Shit. Just gonna give it a moment for some other people to come in. Man. Shiny. Interesting. Hey, that's good, brother. I'm glad you're doing well. You know, we'll talk later on today. If not today, definitely tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Get an update. I got some things I got to update update with you also. So yeah, we're definitely gonna talk. Let's get a few more moments. Get some other people to come in. Everybody that's coming right in, please like the video or dislike it. Okay, it's interesting right here. Oh man, what a day! What a day! It's not easy. It's not easy running for child support. I'm telling y'all. People think it's just you know easy as one, two, three. It's really a hard job when you got all these oppositions against you. And just laying on the couch ain't the only thing that I do. I gotta get off the couch and haul ass. You know what I'm saying? Like the road run and shit, and to try to get back at a certain time. Being on the run with all these opposition ain't no joke. But man, I'm tired. But I said I was gonna do this live, and then I'll get my rest on afterwards. Then I'll be on here this weekend as well. With this thing over, as well. Be on here this weekend. I'll be more rejuvenated and everything else. But we're gonna definitely talk about this chick named Love Dorsey. I never heard of her, but she got a lot of followings. Look like she's an artist, a rap artist, as well as, they always call themselves rap artists and models and IG models and shit like that. But she actually calls out these baby mama terrorists. And she one of them hood bitches. She one of them hood bitches though. You know what I'm saying? But I was talking to Ron Dixon earlier, and we agreed that 9 times out of 10, the women who do call it out about these baby mama terrorists, having kids for the wrong reason, running the man away and all that shit, usually be a hood bitch. It don't be no woman with the degrees as sophisticated unless she's one of them lawyers trying to get attention. I mean, you got these hood bitches that actually call shit out. Now, the hood bitches that you definitely don't want to marry or be around like that. But these be the one that actually call the shit out. But if when she called it out, they're gonna say, "Oh, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You in the hood." Yeah, but she telling the truth, and I don't care who call out the truth. The truth is the truth. You gonna make excuses, say, "Oh, well, I ain't take you serious because you a deadbeat, or I ain't take you serious because you a hoe." But the truth is the truth, and regardless of who said it, you cannot dissect, deny the truth. And she goes in on these baby mama terrorists. Stop lying. And unfortunately, we don't have a bunch of women to call out shit like that because the majority will always stick to code. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna do the intro, and then I'm gonna let y'all hear IG. Of course, it's on the Fuck Child Support Light page on Instagram. So we're gonna definitely gonna dissect this shit because she spitting the truth. And I'm not gonna lie, we don't need more hood bitches, but we need more women out there that's gonna call the shit out. That's all I care about. Call the shit out. I don't care if a drunk call that shit out. Call that motherfucker shit out, man. But I'm gonna start this intro and let's get this thing rolling. Everybody's coming in. Please appreciate y'all. 16 likes, 15 people, appreciate y'all. Let's do this. Man, I'm tired as hell, man. I can't even click on quick enough. But yeah, squad up. Shout out to the Baby Mama Terrorist Bounty Hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And what I want to talk to you about is a female by the name of Love Dorsey. A lot of people heard of her when I had talked about, when I posted on Instagram. A lot of people knew who she was, and they say she got a Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Like I said, I never heard of her, but she was telling the truth when it comes to these baby mama terrorists lying. They didn't want these kids and everything else. This is her right here. Shout out to you, Ronald. Men can't be blind with hate towards women that they miss those who got the best interest as well. Men can't be blind with hate towards women that they miss those. Yeah. Checking in. What's up, Mario? Checking in from Huntsville, Alabama. Fuck child support. That's what's up, bro. Hope you being safe out there. I don't know if y'all got hit with that snow and shit, ice and shit. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this woman right here. Now, of course, you go on her Instagram, of course you got this, and but it looks like she does music. She got a website. She doing the pictures, they call themselves models and rappers and everything else. But I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the one right here where she talked her shit. But she actually spitted facts, and I don't care who it come from. Like I say, truth is true regardless of who it come from, man. But that's her. So it's a 3-minute video, but you know how I dissect it, and we go from there. Then I'm gonna put the link. Anybody want to chime in and talk right quick? I ain't gonna be on too long because I'm tired as fuck. I just came back from Cincinnati, Ohio, man. Um, Try and give me an extra link card out there. See if I get a hookup and bring back Chicago, man. Pro broke and hungry. So let's get this shit going. And everybody, like I say, chime in. Please like the page. Appreciate y'all. And if y'all want to donate the cash up on the bottom or, super chat, however you want to do it, man. Appreciate it. Let's get it.
That's why some of y'all, like somebody just commented about their baby daddy. That's why some of y'all hate y'all baby daddy so much. Because it wasn't the Cinderella Beauty and the Beast princesses, Fiona motherfucking Aladdin riding around the carpet with a bitch, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. It wasn't that ending. He didn't give you that ending. You only had them babies because you was trying to. Y'all can tell the internet what y'all want to tell them. Bitch, I'm a woman. I already know you birthed them kids, you fucked your body up, you got them extra stretch marks in hopes of your happily ending. In hopes of your happily ever after, in hopes of y'all didn't just wake up and say you want to be a single parent, raise a kid, or that was an option. You was willing. Y'all wasn't thinking about that option. Know why? Because every movie you watch bring it up when you in love with a man, like how these princesses in these movies was, it turns out all right in the end. You had them fucking babies because you thought he was gonna stick around. You thought it was gonna, you can say whatever you want to say.
She's not lying. A lot of these baby mama terrorists have kids for the wrong reason. They have kids because either it's gonna keep a man, either that's gonna give them benefits. It ain't just about them trying to keep that man, but a lot of time it is about keeping that man. Because 9 out of 10, that man that she got with do want kids, and you already know he got good qualities. She sees something in him. She sees she could change him. She get them kids. You know what I'm saying? She get everything she wanted, looking for. What's up, Julius? And all that. And a lot of time, these baby mama Teds get married for the wrong reasons, and they have kids for the wrong reason. And then when the shit don't go out the way they plan, now all of a sudden they want to put their fuck ups on the man by calling him deadbeat, low life, and he didn't want to be a father. And I would never understand bitch be with a guy for 10 years. She say he ain't shit, never did nothing, low life, and wasn't a good father. But you stayed with him for the 10 years. And you didn't mention about none of these fuck ups and bad things he did until after he leaves. And then the sad part about it, these stupid motherfuckers actually side with her and still believe the shit. That's crazy. But she's saying these motherfuckers want the Cinderella, and you thought you were gonna get the way you want it, and it don't happen that way. And that goes for us. We thought we got with this woman, we had kids with her, get married. We thought it was gonna happen, the way we wanted to be good, but it don't. Ronald said some of these females are not mothers, just breeders. Right, they carriers. They're not mothers, because a real mother will be nurturing. A real mother will submit. A real mother will guide. They will teach. A real mother will not alienate. A real mother will teach their child or their children not to disrespect the father or any adult. It's so many things that these females will always try to play the role and say it's not them. A mother and a baby mama terrorist are two different individuals. Everybody quick to say I'm a mama, and knowing damn well they not a mama. Why? Because you gave birth and they under your household. Okay, that's fine, but you're not a mother. You more of a provider, I guess, and that you only provide because you stole the man's child support and money and everything else. But yeah, these motherfuckers have kids for the wrong reason. The majority of them, they choose single motherism.
You thought it was gonna, you can say whatever you want to say to these apps. Bitch, this me. I'm a real bitch. You can't type that shit on your home. I know better. Tell it to the people on your live. Tell your family members. I already knew it then, now that Tyrone stayed or not. I kept my baby because I wanted my baby. So you mean to tell me you wanted to bring your kid up in a household lacking a male figure and bearing all? You wanted that? You gonna look me in the face on this fucking live and tell me that was an option that you actually want? No, you want.
Now, you heard what she said, right? Shout out to MPI for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? For the baby mama terrorists. Fun, $1.99 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. We talked earlier, man. And hey, man, one thing about this brother, man, he's telling the story, calling it out. He got baby mama terrorist sisters and friends come out the woodworks. They not calling him a liar, but they saying, I thought you was better than that. I didn't think you do all that. That you ain't have to do all that. Let the past be the past and all that shit. They ain't say you wrong, you're a liar, you lying on my sister, my cousin, my friend. The bitches are saying, why you gotta do all that? I ain't think you was like that. Fuck out of here. Shout out to him, man, doing this thing and keeping them veins cold and washing his hands and move on. Damn right. I want y'all to hear that again, what she say. A lot of these bitches choose single motherism. A lot of these bitches choose single motherism. And like she say, she a real bitch, she a hood bitch. She called the shit out. That's the most fucked up shit. I will say that most of the women, the type of women that do put this bullshit out about what these baby mama tears do are hood bitches. The ones you call ratchets, the one you call ghetto and everything else, they will tell the truth. They will call it, they'll put themselves on blast, they dumb ass. But I'm just saying. But somebody that's got the degrees and everything else, they ain't calling that shit out. They gonna turn their head and say they don't know what you're talking about, and nah, you had to do something. They didn't just put you on child support just for nothing and all that shit. I want y'all to hear it again though.
You mean to tell me you wanted to bring your kid up in a household lacking? I kept my baby because I wanted my baby. So you mean to tell me you wanted to bring your kid up in a household lacking a male figure and bearing all? You wanted that? You gonna look me in the face on this fucking live and tell me that was an option that you actually want? No, you wanted the other option. This was just something that happened when the nigga didn't turn out to be how the movies was, but your ass was raised off of. That's the real answer. And you end up being able to, like a lot of us, compromise and work past it and evolve and adapt to what you had to, because you can't. The movies don't teach you. You can't make a nigga say you in the end. Like you can't make a bitch go around and try his shoe on everybody until you find the right one that matches, marry her, and do right by. You're not gonna be able to make a nigga do that.
You're right. Having a kid is not gonna make the man stay with you. Just because he ain't with your funky ass don't mean he should not be allowed to be a father. You got plenty of fathers who are not with the baby mama tears and they want to be fathers. They want to keep being a parent, but these baby mama tears don't allow it. But then they play victim and play woe is me and sit back talking about some, he a deadbeat. This ain't what I wanted. He chose this. He left us. You know, they're quick to say us when it comes to fuck ups that they cause us. And that's how these kids get manipulated, because they fall for the shit because they don't know no better. Shout out to Ronald Haskins. He said they love being the victim, love saying we doing bad. No, you're doing bad. If they love they child, they will give a child to the father, 100%. They not gonna get a. Why would they give the child to the father, even though he's more stable, he's family oriented, he got a wife, got other kids, I guess, 2-parent household, got a house, where the baby mama terrorists living in the basement, living in their grandma's house at 40, living in shelters, ain't got nothing but a link card and a blunt in the mouth. They're not gonna let the father get that. Why? When they can get that child support, even if the man only paying $200 a month, they still not gonna do it. They would rather for their kid to die than give that kid to the father. They'll give it to a person that don't. That a person don't even have no ties to the kid. They rather send that kid up for adoption, put him in foster care, than the father getting him. But we supposed to be the deadbeat, and the father fighting, but they say hell no. They rather put him in the state because it's a money game. Lala Original, you ain't been on here in a while, man. Good to see you. This is why Team No Kids will always be the winning team. You avoid so much shit by simply not having kids. Having kids is overrated as fuck. Now, yeah, in this day and age, I will say that. You know why? I say it's overrated now because you got all this propagandas out here. They teaching boys to be females and boys to be emasculated, and they allowing these baby mama tears to raise them, and these fake ass feminists, and they're allowing girls to want to be boys and have more masculinity and want to fight dudes and do shit like that. You know, they are the worst. They are the worst. These feminists, our Karens are the worst. Don't get it twisted, because we don't see a bunch of them on TV exposed. They are the worst. They silent killers. That's why I post white people and blacks. But I try to post them white ones because a lot of people think they don't exist because they don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part about it, this shit is gonna continue going on. You got cartoons with faggot shit going on, and Biden is trying to pass a law that an 8-year-old has the right to choose to be a transgender or not. you know, to be a transgender. And if the parents say, oh no, I'm against that shit, then they have the right to go in the house and take your kid and put them with the state. An 8-year-old can choose to be from a boy to a girl, but they're not old enough to drive a car, smoke a cigarette, go gamble, go in a liquor store, go in a club, but they old enough to decide, hey, I don't want to be a boy no more, I want to be a girl now. And if you say, hell nah, son, I'm going against it, then they take your child and put them at the ward of state. Don't tell me that ain't no faggot ass propaganda. Peace hood conservative. Don't tell me that ain't no faggot shit. They love that shit. From Obama all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Biden all the way back. They all love that shit. Let's continue. Dexy crazy.
Every female lawyer gonna get on here and say, I didn't have my kids trying to keep a man. If that's what you want to type it, girl. It will make you feel better about yourself. Do it. This is a real bitch lie. None of them comments don't make me feel no affinity towards you lying assholes.
And that's what they are. They some lying ass hoes. A lot of these hoes be lying. These hoes be sitting back trying to play innocent. They try to play victim. They try to play independent. They try to play that I'm a 9 when they really a 49er. They try to play the role that they always do what they got to do on their own when they really don't. They say they working, but they really don't. They still not at Walmart and shit. They have no class. That's why, just like that bitch that got caught up, that Mickey Fox motherfucker, Michelle Pink, who looked like the Count off the Sesame Street. Shout out to Tam for saying that shit. Give me the screenshot. And she looking one way, but looking like a dude. You know, they all lie. Their whole thing is lying. Yeah, I'm doing yeah, you come in. Once it's done, I'm gonna put the link in. You come in live original. It's been a minute you came on. Oh yeah. I'm on StreamYard. But yeah, that's what these motherfuckers do. And she calling the shit out. Like I said, it's fucked up. It gotta be a hood bitch to do it. But it seemed like the only ones who really caught her is a hood bitch, or a ghetto ass bitch, or a ratchet ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? But when you call this shit out, you're a bastard, you mad, you bitter, but they won't call you a liar. You know?
This is a real bitch lie. None of them comments don't make me feel no offense. That's what you want to type it, girl. It will make you feel better about yourself. Do it. This is a real bitch lie. None of them comments don't make me feel no affinity towards you lying assholes. You lie just like the niggas lie. Now, what y'all want me to say? What y'all want me to say?
She said enough, actually.
I explained to the dude on the one-on-one this morning, because like basically his energy, his communication was, how can somebody that once had conversations with you that, you know, God is telling them that we're supposed to be together and they love you, how can they go from a space like that to treating you like an op, right? And a lot of y'all be wondering this, like, damn man, the way he doing me or the way she doing me, that when a bitch, especially women, this is vice versa for dudes, and it's a completely different message behind it. But when it comes to females, that shit be coming from a space of, this shit didn't, the minute I realize you don't fit with the ending line of the fairy tale, the ending scene, bitch, I treat you like you be at war, bitch, and you's a op, goddamn it.
And she's not lying. These baby mama terrorists will treat you like an opposition. And that's why I tell y'all, we at war. Now, we not at war shooting motherfuckers, but we're at war where these bitches trying to destroy our livelihoods, and the system aid a system because they want that $51 billion crime bill. These are oppositions. These are the reason why, these baby mama terrorists are the reason why feminism exists. These are the reason why the alphabet community has grown and expanded. You know what I'm saying? Also the politics and everything. But it's war. It is war. It's war to the point where it should be going on. It is war because they set men up for failure. They don't want no straight male. They want a male in a dress. They want a tranny. Black Lives Matter want the about she community to raise a kid. It is war. Anytime bitch trying to set you up for failure, getting you locked up, take your money, take your livelihood, take your license and your business and everything you had worked for, just to be all snatched out away and so you go kill yourself, is war. Y'all motherfuckers better stop talking about some, yeah, but that's still my baby mama though, and we had kids together and, you know, we built this. Ain't built shit. If a motherfucker trying to set you up for failure, there ain't no goddamn no other half that you want to claim. It was a dude on my TikTok I posted to that took off. I'm gonna let y'all see that too. But he said, you telling the truth. Shout out to SD Booker. What's going on, bro? Hope everything cool in Texas, man. That ice freeze y'all went through, man. And the dude said, you right about what you said, because I said, you know, if bitch put you on child support and you was already doing your part as a father, don't give her no extra. Don't give her a motherfucking thing. Tell her go to work at Walmart. Walmart always hiring. You know, that's what I always say. Walmart always hiring. Don't give a bitch shit. If you want to go to the state, then pay the state. Let the state pay her. Leave it at that. Fuck her. So this dude gonna say another thing. You can't let them change you. You have to. Don't let them change your character. And you still, I still speak. I still tell her how nice she is, and I still talk to her and everything. And you know what I told dude? I said, if that help you out and tickle your chin, good for you. I ain't doing none of that shit for a bitch. I tried all that, be the better person and everything else. But then I realized me being a better person only made shit worse and made me feel like a whole ass sucker. So what the fuck? Nah, it's time to shut this shit down. Call this shit out. Expose these baby mama terrorist whores what it is. I ain't about to change no character. I'm not finna turn around and be a super day for no bitch. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about. You want to sit back and tickle their chin and run games so you can get whatever you trying to get? I don't give no fuck. I'm not doing none of that shit. Ain't no love, bitch. No, I definitely don't.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Not at all. So I'm not gonna sit back and try to run game and all that shit just to get something out of her. Fuck her. And that's something I gotta be a sucker and paint your house and cut your grass and beg and plead and let you treat me like a whole ass nigga just so I can get off child support and an extra day. Nah, fuck that shit. No, all that bigger man shit, been there, done that. I think we all try to be the bigger man when it came to this shit because you wanted to be a father and be around your father. It ain't even just about child support and being a father. You might try to be a bigger man on a lot of shit. You might try to be a bigger man just to have a relationship with your mama because you know she wants shit. But then every time you try to be a bigger person, you get shut down. So fuck that shit. No, not hell no. Fuck that shit. That's why I tell y'all, keep them veins cold. Do what you gotta do. Live your life. And if your kid want to come around and fuck with you, if they realize the truth of what it is, have your arms open. But at the same time, you say fuck all that shit, motherfucker did too much, then I ain't mad at you either. Not at all. That's all she had to say. But I think she said a lot. You know, the thing is, it's best to stop trying to be the better person. You be a better person for yourself. You can't change these bitches. You can't change nobody, but you can change yourself. You change yourself for the better and you do better. That's why I say we got to raise our standards and change the laws in our mind. Because you can do all that shit. You can give a baby mama tell everything they want. You can still have sex with them. You can give them extra money. You can tickle their chin, all that shit. I guarantee you that bitch still going to try to play you for a sucker and treat you like shit. Because she don't give a fuck about you. She's not even going to respect you. But motherfucker talking about, I still treat them nice and I still do this and I still do that. That's your goof ass. I ain't going. I've been there, done that shit. Hell no, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit for that motherfucker. I'm trying to look for the TikTok. Let me see if I can find it. No, I'm not doing none of that. Your own mama tell you to do the same shit, man. It ain't just these simp ass niggas. Your own mama tell you that shit. I ain't going. I ain't going at all. I can't find the shit. Let's see if that's it.
The one that impregnated you once or twice.
That's Kevin Samuel. Every time I come up now, when I come up on my TikTok, the first thing come up is usually Kevin Samuels. I want y'all to check this out. What I did, man, on TikTok. I'm at 53,000
you take care of your kids
views.
Financially and physically, and if she still want to run to the courts, then she'll get more money. But 9 out of 10, she get less. She get $150 a month versus the $600 you paying a month. You don't give her no extras. What you do, you pay the courts, or you pay the state, and the state pays her. Let them be the middleman, because that's what she wanted. You don't entertain no baby mama terrorists. You don't give her no extra, no nothing. You can't co-parent with a baby mama terrorist. But they get mad at me and try to say I'm a deadbeat. Nah, bitch, you the deadbeat that chose single motherism. You want to sit back, thought you're going to get extra money, but you only got $100 in a blunt amount. And like I always say, y'all motherfuckers, Walmart is always hiring. Don't get mad at that man when he was trying to be a father, you took him out the picture, and he decided to wash his hands and move on. That's your fault. It is what it is. Fuck child support.
So that's the one I'm talking about. I end up getting 52,000.3. So, and if y'all got TikTok, follow me, because I only been on it like maybe 5 months, man. I'm at 7,400, over 7,400 followers, almost at 7,500 followers, man. 53,000.5 likes. You know what I'm saying? Coach Greg Guy was on here. I'm following him. A couple of cats. Cass Jackson even on him, following him. I'm following like 10 people, you know, but when it's all said and done, regardless, yeah, you know what, bro? Shout out to you, Dexter. I realized that, yeah, I am doing the Lord's work. And that's why I say now I'm ahead of the table, calling out these baby mama terrorists, man. And but you all, I'm telling you, the unfortunate thing is when it come out to these baby mama terrorists and these sucker ass simps, you always gonna have somebody gonna make you try to feel bad about yourself. When you call out your truth, you got motherfuckers gonna try to make you feel bad and shame you like you doing something wrong. And that's why I say keep them veins cold, because everybody's not for you. That's why you cut their pussy ass off and keep doing what you're doing. MPI did a video on YouTube exposing the baby mama terrorists and calling out his truth and his story. And then here come the sister of the baby mama terrorist and the friend talking about some, I thought you was better than that. Why you had to do all that? You know, let the past be the past. But not one time, I seen it myself, not one time did they say, man, you a motherfucking lie. Show the receipts. He didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. But yeah, if y'all got TikTok, man, follow me, man. I posted some of the stuff on Instagram and Facebook and, you know, on here, you know. And here's another one.
You know what's funny about these baby mama terrorists? Now, when fathers go to court and they ask for 50-50 equal parenting, the baby mama terrorists want sole custody or primary custody. So, of course, they honor that. He get every other weekend. He's paying child support. But how do you want primary custody, but you want him to spend equally when it comes to money? Oh, I get it. But he's a baby mama terrorist.
Yep.
Well, just to let you know, the only thing he's obligated to do is pay that child support. And you got what you wanted, whether it's $200 or $2,000. Like I tell all y'all motherfuckers always, Walmart is always hiring.
I love saying that shit, man. Walmart is, that's what I tell them. Y'all talk about what you gonna do and he ain't doing nothing. Hey, man, Walmart always hiring. Get a second job. I love that. So yeah, so I'm on here posting just as much, you know. But you talking about baby mama terrorism? They up in here. But this one, like I said, I posted this yesterday, and I'm already at 52,000 views on this mug. But the shit's real, man. But y'all can't. Y'all have to tell y'all the truth, man, and stop going along to get along. And you don't want to make it worse than it had to be. Can't get no worse than being labeled. Oh, it's my bad. My bad. This man playing Pac on here. One thing about it, you have to stop doing. You have to stop worrying about what a motherfucker gonna say, because, like I say, can't get no worse than a baby mama. Can't get no worse than being labeled a deadbeat, alienated, and ridiculed and everything else. So at least what you can do is tell your story and live your life and do what you got to do. I just put the link in the comment. Y'all could anybody want to come in and talk. Like I said, I ain't gonna be on it too long. I just had to come out and talk about what the hood bitch was saying about, these baby mama terrorists who be lying, talking about they plan to be a single mother and living off false hope, thinking having a kid is gonna keep a man, and that's never something that you should do, you know. But that's crazy. It's unfortunate, but it's crazy. So La Original, I just put the link in there, man. Don't click. Anybody want to click on chime in, man? Do some dialogue. Like I say, ain't gonna be in there too long, man. I'm tired. Shit. Run with child support, trying to get link costs from other states, man, and Ohio and shit, man. That shit ain't easy. Ain't easy at all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in at the last minute because I ain't even post up no usually I put a pre-post. I didn't even do that because I didn't know if I was really gonna come on here today. Didn't think I had the time, but actually I'm forcing myself to make some time to do this shit, you know. Um, but yeah, what else I want to show y'all? I know there's something else I want to show y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. You find that shit. La Original, where you at? You say you want to chime in. Come on, chime in. We got 34 people in here and 40 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. You know, it's sad, but like I say, it's sad that, we talk about our issues, we bitching and we weak and gay, but yet we getting ridiculed by these baby mama terrorists and don't nobody call them out for shit, even when they're in the wrong. That's funny. Let's see what else is more from. Julius Mays, my man. What's up, bro?
What up, bro? I ain't gonna stay here long. I just want to tell everybody, word. I just want to tell everybody, man. I know Mug's been coming at you. Tell everybody right now, you ain't on no other stuff. You actually genuine. You know what I'm saying? You doing what you got to do to make sure all of us out here get this information. You know what I
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
mean?
Yes,
You ain't
sir.
out here stunting. You ain't stunting. You ain't just throwing stuff out there just to get likes and all that.
Nah,
Uh, and I was watching your last one last night. I was driving and about
which
old
one? The
girl.
one with the count, the bitch with the who got caught up stealing that money.
Yeah, yeah. And she but one of them chicks on there was talking about everybody out here basically, trying to get likes and views and scamming mugs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah,
How about you got cash out?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Later. Yeah, man.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. I got your text, bro, about the
Word.
I appreciate it.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
I'll reach out. I'll reach out.
Word.
But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. You got people like that that'll tell you, well, I don't have a super chat. I know you don't, because super chat,
Yeah,
YouTube take 30%. So
yeah.
you get the cash app, so that's 100%. So of course.
Word. And they talking about who's scamming. Now who's scamming for real?
Right.
For real.
You try to be slick.
You know. Let me turn this down right quick.
Dexter say, salute, Mr. Palmer, the hardest working deadbeat I know. That I am
Word.
the hardest working deadbeat. That's why I say, hey, that's why I say y'all stories they no worse than mine. I'm the biggest deadbeat of them, biggest
Word.
deadbeat around, bro. That's why I say I'll take the heat, fuck them. Ronald say, I like the fact, Mr. Palmer, you're not just black woman bashing, you letting it be known all bitches ain't shit. Hell yeah, I'm not. That's why I say that ain't look. When it comes to this shit, man, it's all these baby mama telling. I tell you, to be honest with you, these Karens, these Al Karens are the worst baby mama terrorists. You know what I'm saying? They the worst baby mama terrorists. Don't I understand these black queens, these fake ass queens do what they do, ratchet ghetto. They don't mind getting filmed and they'll look at like fools, don't give a fuck. But these Karens are the ones who get you murdered, set up, and everything else, man. They the worst baby mama terrorists of them all. So yeah, it ain't about no just black women. It's about all women because these black hoes try to come back and say you hate black women, but as time went on, they like you hate all women. Well, I'd rather you to say I hate all women than you said I hate, just black women because my mama black though.
Well, here's the thing, Joe. Why is that? Why is that statement the only defense that they got?
But it's a lie. That's just what they do. Anything to try to shame you when you calling out these baby mama tears. When you call
No.
out these baby mama tears for doing some wrong and some fuck shit, they would try to sit back and first thing they say, "Oh, you must hate women," or they say, "Who hurt you?" Or they say, "You must have mama issues." And I'm like, "Bitch, I was raised by both parents. What are you talking about?" Well, you broke, you this. I ain't got no record. What are you talking about? Well, you broke, you ain't got shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a deadbeat. I sure don't have shit. That I admit to. I'm running with child and everything else. But as far as you saying that I'm a jailbird, as far as you saying that uh I'm a low life and I live in a hut and I live in a garage and I don't work in my life and I didn't have no father, you a motherfucking lie, bitch.
Yeah.
So whatever you say, already.
Remember, remember, I told you my story, and I said my mom was the
Hey
one that
y'all.
told me to
What's
block
up?
My
everything
hair is
out.
a mess. I just got off work. Don't judge me. It's
I
mine
don't
though.
care.
No gloves.
At least I ain't no hair hat.
No.
Word.
No.
Hey,
It's mine.
hey, Julius was saying something. What you saying, Julius?
I said, remember, I was telling you my mom was the first one to tell me to walk
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
your own mom.
So
That's
how am I gonna hate my mama if she the one that told me to do it?
right. Usually the mother, like my mom told me, stay around, but she wasn't saying on some, I'm lying. Now she saw what it was. She was saying be around for the kids. She just wanted me to be around the kids. She cared about the kids because she said you leave, they're gonna be fucked up.
Yeah,
So, that's what she was saying. I tried it, but I realized
yeah,
even with that, it wasn't gonna work.
yeah.
So, but I did what my mama said, and everything else. MPI, you didn't know? Yeah, YouTube take 30% of your super chats, anything like the super chat and everything. They take 30%, bro. It's not free. That's why you hear a lot of people say do the cash app, don't do super chat. Me, I'm not gonna say all that. If you donate to the super chat, I appreciate y'all for donating because you didn't have to. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna do
man,
I'm gonna do the cash app then. I didn't know. I
you
didn't know.
didn't.
I'm gonna do Minister Jack's cash app too. I didn't know that because I was just seeing
Yeah,
one of his
if you
videos he
do.
gave. I didn't know that.
If you do the super chat, yeah, YouTube get a piece. They not doing nothing for no favor. Shit, it's like the courts. They ain't doing
It's
it
Black
for
History
a
Month.
favor. Huh? He said what?
It's Black History Month. They need to give niggas a break.
Fuck that mean. They don't mean a motherfucking thing to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't give us a discount for Black History Month and child support. You still gotta pay that motherfucker. You going to jail just like all the other leaders who went to jail for the shit.
Hey,
Child,
Mr.
child
Palmer.
support should be abolished.
Exactly. Julius, what you finna say?
Hey, do you mind if I say another YouTube's name on here?
I don't care, man. It's good.
Remember I'll do I tell you Carcino?
Yeah.
He did a good piece on Prince Hall.
Prince Hall. Send me his
Yeah,
link, man. Text me the
for
link.
sure.
Out.
Yeah, he did a real good piece on Prince Hall and how he got started. They got a picture and they got a white dude, but he was black. And
Okay.
he was never a slave. The history say he was a slave and he got sold and all this other. He gave a good history on it.
You talking about the Prince Hall? You talking about the Masons?
Yep, yep,
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me check that
yep,
out. I'll
for
check
sure,
that out.
for sure.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro. I'm gonna finish cleaning up and I'm gonna keep on running too. I'm out here sweating, running too.
I ain't
Shoot.
mad, man. You be safe, man. I know the weather's better out there, right?
Yeah, man. I hear Muzz hooping.
Oh, shit.
Nah,
I ain't mad with
they
you.
hit 40 and everybody just got wild. Everybody outside now.
Yeah, you be safe, man. I'll holler at you later on, and I'll definitely be on here tomorrow and Sunday. I will be on the weekend.
Sure. All
Okay,
right,
bro.
all right, Mr. LA Original.
Bye.
Hey, La Original, where you been at, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. You ain't even been on
Work,
Instagram and shit.
work,
Oh, okay. Oh, Lee,
work. I actually what I had to do today. I actually got off early, but work. I'm trying to save up to get a house.
say
Give
no
myself
more. I remember you
three
saying that.
years.
Say no
Yeah,
more. I remember you saying that from the get go. You know what I'm saying? But what's your
yeah. I
take?
can't wait. I cannot wait to get the
I can't wait
keys
for
and
you, man.
invite people over just to tell them get the fuck out my house.
You in New York?
New York,
I keep
Brooklyn,
yeah, okay. What part?
Brooklyn.
That's what anytime I go out there, that's where I stay in Brooklyn. Is you plan
Hmm.
on staying out there in Brooklyn? You plan on going out
Nah,
outside?
I'm gonna stay out here because my job is like 10, 15 minutes away. But I'm gonna get a house in Jersey.
Oh man, that's what's
Yeah.
up. What part of Jersey?
Jersey's nice.
It is. I used to be out there. What part of Jersey?
South Jersey. South
South Jersey.
Jersey is the
Okay.
cheapest.
Right, right. But they got some nice
I mean,
houses.
they have huge,
Yeah.
huge,
If
beautiful houses.
you outside of Newark and Elizabeth, that's why I was hanging in the hood and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, I
sort of
got family in East Orange and
he's
Trenton.
on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So what's your hey, I'm glad you still doing your thing. I figure you was out there doing something, man. What's your take on this shit? I already know you say child support should be not abolished. We know you fuck with the team, so
Okay, so I mean, for those who I don't usually do this.
I
Usually,
know
it's been a while since I went live, but
it's been a while,
I
goddamn it.
mean, I'm a very blunt person. I'm very
Right,
straightforward. I don't
right,
really sugarcoat shit.
right,
I'm seeing, and this is just from a woman's perspective. I'm seeing a lot of women using kids niggas didn't even want to control them, and men are allowing it.
right,
A lot of these men were raised by single mothers.
right.
Um, I don't understand how a woman can use a baby that you didn't want to control you. You niggas need to keep that same energy. And as a woman, I'm gonna tell you straight up, once you show a woman a sign of weakness, she's going to use it.
Facts.
A lot of you niggas are fucking with bitches who are narcissists. I'm gonna throw something else out there, and I know people might think I'm crazy. I don't care. But anybody who is religious
You
or
ain't crazy
anybody
about
who
it
believes
all,
in the
child.
Bible, it's a lot of these bitches out here that do witchcraft. You don't have to believe in it. Just because you don't believe in it, that doesn't mean it's real. The same way, just because someone doesn't believe in God, that doesn't mean that it's that he does not exist. A lot of
Right.
these bitches do witchcraft. I know two niggas, and the
Mhm.
women that they have kids by do witchcraft, and
Did they know this
they
before?
hate them. They hate them, but like it's like they're so blinded. Like they'll tell you about all the fucked up shit that the bitch did, but then you could repeat the same shit back to them, and they'll defend the person. Now I
Manipulation.
know what it is. Me personally, I know what it is. Now, most people will say it's just a simp. Yeah, well, there's simps, obviously, but
Right.
that is something that a lot of men need to recognize, and this is why having a relationship with God is so important, because you want to have spiritual discernment to where you can recognize the shit that's on a particular bitch and stay the fuck away. Because a lot of these bitches are dabbling in shit that they should not be in. They're putting curses on you guys, spells on you guys, and they're putting generational curses on you guys' kids too. I know some people probably don't believe in that stuff, but it's witchcraft is in the Bible.
It's real.
It does exist. So that is something that you guys need to be aware of. Secondly, a single mother, a baby mama, is the worst thing that could ever happen to a child. Just because a bitch has a child by you, that does not mean that you have to marry her.
Damn
Point
right.
blank, period.
Right.
If you ask a bitch for an abortion and she chooses to keep it, that's her fucking baby. I do not consider a man a deadbeat. If a man asks you for an abortion and you chose to keep it, that's on you.
Right.
He relinquished his responsibility. Point blank, period.
Right. She chose single motherism.
If a bitch puts you on child support, don't give her extra. If you pay $500 a month in child support, why are you giving her $500.01? I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you niggas are stupid and y'all do it to y'all fucking selves. Yep. And as a female who's not like that, just watching it, like, this bitch is making this nigga a fucking sucker. These females be having y'all running in fucking circles behind these kids. Move the fuck on. You niggas be putting yourselves in positions to get locked up behind, not even the bitch, but the baby. Like, you should not let anybody use anything to control you. Especially a baby. And I don't have any kids because I'm not stupid. You shouldn't even be weak for your fucking kids.
And how old are you?
I'm 32. I'll be 33 in May.
So y'all see
I don't have no kids. Me personally, I don't want any kids.
Why these baby mama tears don't prevent pregnancies? Because they choose
because they're stupid. I've never been pregnant. There's no excuse for getting pregnant. When you have condoms, you have the day after pill. So even if you're drunk and you let a nigga hit raw, they have the day after pill. If you don't have $40 to $50 for the day after pill, you can afford dick. Right. You can't afford to fuck because you don't even have enough money for the day after pill. There's the pill, the patch, the IUD. I don't know how bitches are getting pregnant. I don't know. The morning
after. They got like 20 different remedies.
The morning after, the day before, the right after the nigga nutted. There's a million. Minister Jack went over 20 methods of birth control and bitches be on none.
Right. None.
Missing one birth control pill is not enough to get you pregnant.
No, because you know when you take the birth control pill out so much time, you can skip a day or two and it still works because it's in your body.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Don't fall for that. Men, do not fall for that shit.
I was at work and dropped the birth control pill. I was in the streets.
Yeah.
In the street, on the ground, looking for my shit.
I know you did.
And it's one. I was like, I ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But it's one. It's missing one pill or two pills is not. It's all comes down to
full of shit.
Being responsible. Females put themselves in situations because they are irresponsible, and then they don't even want to take accountability for the irresponsibility. You want to blame the nigga. When let's keep it a buck.
Exactly. Let's keep it a buck.
Who is in control of sex? The woman. You have to give the nigga permission to fuck. You have to give the nigga permission to not wear a condom.
She could say no right during sex. And if you don't get up, you're going to jail. No excuses.
And then, and a lot of you niggas, just this is my blood pressure. I might have a stroke on the live. I might have a heart attack on the live. You niggas, this is something else that pisses me off. Any nigga who is out here taking care of a child that is not biologically his, you're a fucking sucker. You are a sucker. You are putting yourself in a position and a predicament to where that bitch can take you to. You could end up paying child support for a child that's not even yours because you want to be stepdaddy and you want to save a hoe. You niggas need to learn to leave these bitches where you found them, on the interstate. It's I'm gonna be honest, for good women, and there are not a lot of them. There aren't. We know that majority of men ain't shit. We're not talking about the men right now. Majority of women ain't shit. I'm a woman. I'm telling you, majority, not all, but the majority of women ain't shit.
Oh yeah, it ain't all.
It ain't all. I'll be alive.
Yeah, I'll be alive to say it's all.
If you're looking for an Ephesians 5 man, good luck, because it's just getting worse as time goes on. The Bible says that. The Bible says that, right?
Right.
Most women ain't shit. Most you niggas are not gonna get what the Bible would say is a good wife. And most women are not going to get what the Bible says is good. That's it. It is what it is. Why? I just cannot understand why anybody would sit there and take care or get attached to a child that is not biologically theirs. Baffles the fuck out of me. I'm not that type of person.
When did you say that? I know some
men with no kids because I don't have kids. If I was to date a man with a child, I'm going to let you know, Rip, I don't give a fuck about your kids. They're not my children. I don't want to hear about your kids. They're not my children. Tell that to the bitch that you knocked up. Little Timmy's tooth fell out. Tell that bitch. Tell it to that bitch.
Let me ask you this.
I'm not playing mommy. I'm not playing mommy. I'm not babysitting. I'm not building a bond or a relationship with that child. That is not my fucking child. I'm not babysitting. You need to go to the store, take that nigga with you.
So you
don't leave him here. Because if he jump off the couch and bust his motherfucking head and bleed, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone on YouTube watching you. I'm not wiping up no blood. I'm not a babysitter.
Right.
Why any of you niggas be out here being a stepdaddy and taking care of other niggas' kid? Taking care of another man's child is like holding his dick in your hand. That is what you're doing. You're holding that man's dick because that baby is a product of his cum. So in my opinion, you're holding that nigga's cum sperm right in your hand, and you're caressing it and stroking it and talking to it. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Did you have a good day at school? That's what you're doing. You're a fucking sucker. I don't have respect for no stepdaddy ass nigga. You're a buffoon. Some of you niggas be getting so attached to other niggas' kids. Why? It's not your fucking child. Why? Why are you attached? Why are you attached? I know a nigga. You out here watching and taking care of another nigga's kid, and the mother is out here doing dicks. She out here doing dicks, doing somersaults on dicks, and you don't even fucking know. You don't even know, because she's lying to you and telling you that she's working a double shift. No, the fuck she's not. The bitch is a hoe. The bitch is an escort. And you out here playing daddy to another nigga's child while this bitch is out here. You think she's at work getting extra hours. No, sweetie, she's at the Motel 6 taking dicks. You look like a fucking buffoon.
She on drugs too? She on drugs too?
She smoke weed.
That's just drugs, same thing.
No,
drugs
okay,
drugs.
So she's but it's just it's stupid. It's beyond stupid. Why would you You take care of yours and yours only. You do not take care of other people's children. At the end of the day, that is who she chose to fuck that nigga. She chose to let that nigga nut in her. She chose to keep the baby. That was what she picked. Let that bitch deal with her own situation. You don't never come and try and save no hoe. Period.
Yeah, I did it once.
And don't believe nothing that a bitch tells you about her baby father.
Please
she's gonna
don't.
paint that nigga out to be a dog when that's not always the case.
Please don't. The best thing to do.
Sometimes she just sees the simp in you. He wasn't a simp. He wasn't a sucker, and he wasn't going to take care. He was going to take care of the baby. He wasn't going to take care of her. And because he wasn't going to take care of her, he's this, that, and the third. But no, he's not this, that, and the third. And if he is a piece of shit, what does that make you?
Right.
Because you fucked him raw.
Right. The best thing to do with that, see that nigga your damn self, because they will quickly lie and say he ain't shit.
Yes.
He ain't shit.
Have a conversation with that. These bitches be.
They be lying. You'll see it for yourself. You meet them, you'll know. Believe me, you'll know.
Bitches be lying.
Yeah, they be lying.
And I'm gonna be honest, there are some females that I know that I thought that they were so nice, and then you get to know them, and it's just like, bitch, you are
exactly. Yeah.
But you and that going to church shit don't mean nothing either, because the biggest hoes go to church.
Exactly.
And just because somebody goes to church, that does not mean that they believe in God, nor does it mean that they had it. It does. Okay, just because somebody goes to church, that doesn't mean that they believe in God. That doesn't mean that they have a relationship with God. That doesn't mean that they don't do witchcraft. There's people who do all types of weird shit, and they go to church. Look at the Catholic Church. You have priests who was fucking on kids for years, but in the church.
And then
never put nothing past nobody, and stop underestimating females and thinking that females are the weaker sex, because you're gonna fuck yourself every single time. You never underestimate nobody. You don't put shit past nobody.
Exactly. And even though I tell y'all keep the bangs cold, everything, that's just for life period, man. You dealing with some bullshit, you cut their ass off. I don't care if it's a baby mama tears, your manipulate ass kill your goddamn father. If they on some fuck shit, cut them off.
I've seen bitches where the nigga getting out of line. Here they go with them kids. I'm gonna take the kids. His ass fall right back in line like a hoe, a hoe ass nigga, or a hoe ass nigga.
Fuck that.
A hoe ass nigga. This is why I got no kids. I have to be blunt.
Yeah.
I'm not at work, so I don't have to do proper English. I wish the fuck my son would let a bitch control him with a fucking baby that you didn't want. I would clap my fucking son. Listen, she said she gonna take the baby. Okay. Let her take the baby. Keep it pushing.
Even if you know what?
Okay, that's your child, but that's her child too. If she wants to be a single motherfucking let her.
Even if he wanted the kid, even if he wanted the kid, fuck that shit. You get set up.
You still don't. Even if you wanted the kid, but most of these niggas don't. Or these niggas wanted kids, but they didn't want it by your bird ass. They didn't want it by your hoe ass.
Yep. Yeah. Even if you want it, I don't give a fuck. Either way, it doesn't matter. Nope. Don't matter.
Another thing. A lot of you niggas are fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck if you're married. A bitch is pregnant before you sign the birth certificate. Get a DNA test. I don't give a fuck if you're married or not. If I ever get married and I have a child, I would make him get the DNA test. I don't need it. I trust you. I'm not a hoe. I know it's your baby, but because you are entitled to it, we're gonna get it any fucking way.
Facts.
Swab with the Q-tips, swab my mouth, swab his mouth, swab the baby mouth. You're entitled to it. You niggas really be thinking that majority of these bitches are not faithful, and you niggas be fucking yourselves every time. Even if you're married women don't cheat.
Right.
They do cheat. A lot of married bitches cheat. I know married bitches that cheat the fuck or have cheated. And you niggas fuck yourselves because y'all be trying to put faith in a bitch. A lot of you niggas be white girls, y'all be trying to put faith in a bitch. You done went there, you done sat there, oh, this is my son. Signed the birth certificate. Then 18 years later, after you done kicked out hundreds of thousands of dollars on this little cretin, now you find out it's not your fucking baby. You're not getting none of that money back.
Right. And you ain't getting that money back.
Father, he's not about to give you that money.
Right. So you was a sucker that fell for it.
You end up fucking yourself. And even if the child isn't biologically yours, once you sign the birth certificate,
right,
you will be held responsible anyway. You men are putting yourselves in detrimental positions, and I'm telling you straight the fuck up, it's a turn off to a woman. Any woman that would even be interested in you, once she sees the baggage you come with, the drama, and that you're fucking stupid, she's gonna run for the hills. If she's a decent female, if you are lucky enough to have a child and a bitch who is actually a decent female still wants to fuck with you and entertain you on top of the the shit that you got going on, when she sees that you not using your brain, she's not gonna want to fuck with you.
She's not gonna
because she sees you don't have no intelligence, you have no intellect.
Right. Farrakhan said that woman ain't gonna respect you.
And a lot of you weak ass niggas, y'all are raising y'all sons to be suckers.
Right.
A lot of you niggas are picking women who are not good mothers.
Yep.
And the signs be right there in your face. They be like this. The signs be like in your face. And y'all don't be paying no mind.
We fucked up.
A lot of these bitches don't love their kids. They don't want to be bothered with their kids. They don't love themselves. They have low self-esteem.
Right.
And if a bitch don't love herself, she ain't gonna love her fucking child. I don't care what she tells you.
She don't love her child regardless.
Bitches y'all got kids by are terrible fucking mothers, and y'all be defending them looking fucking stupid. Y'all be looking real stupid. Real fucking stupid. Grow some balls. Grow a backbone. Grow a dick. And stop letting women walk. Like, it's for me as a female, when I see a bitch do it, when I see that you gotta hide who you talking to, because if she find out you dealing, mind you, y'all not together, but if she find out you dealing with somebody, oh, you can't see your child, bitch, so what?
Fuck out of here. Yeah.
So what? She won't let you see your child, so what? When you go and make another baby, when you go and get married and make another baby, and you got your own family, and you doing for your family, and you not doing shit for that child, not because you didn't want to, because she won't allow you to, keep it that way. Don't let that bitch come around now that she see that your child, your new baby is getting everything. Keep that little nigga over there. I was trying, you didn't keep that little nigga over there.
Exactly. Wash your hands and move on. Wash your hands and move on. Keep your bangs cold.
Well, please. It's Corona season. You should be washing your hands and using hand sanitizer.
Wash your hands and move the fuck on. God damn it.
Move on.
What I'm saying? You damn right.
Some of you niggas have no criminal record, and yet you niggas are in an emotional prison because you let your warden of a fucking baby mama put you there, or your warden of a wife. A lot of these females do not deserve to ever have the title of a wife, and a lot of you niggas are trying to turn hoes into housewives, and it ain't gonna work. You are going to end up putting yourself. This is why the suicide rate among men is so high, because y'all be doing it to yourselves. And then some of y'all moms, some of y'all mothers,
they baby mama tears too.
I don't have no kids, but as a mother, I would never allow my son to take care. First of all, I'm telling him straight off, you don't have no fucking baby out of wedlock. Because if you have a bastard baby, I'm not fucking with it. I don't care if that's my grandchild or not. This is a bastard. There are no bastard babies here.
You know what? It's too late. It's too late for a lot of us with that. That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling the future.
No, I know, but for those.
No, but I'm telling them don't have. No, I'm telling you.
A lot of black parents, they don't tell their kids to wait until marriage.
Hey man, if the bitch ain't worth marrying, don't have no kid with the hoe. If she ain't a surrogate, don't bother. I agree. I did it, and I'm telling you, don't do what I did. Fuck that. Do not be a sucker.
You see how you can take accountability?
You
have a lot of black mothers who, in order
they will
to
never take accountability.
The right path, they have to admit that they did something wrong and they don't want
to. They will never do it. They will never do it.
They don't want to do that.
They will never do it.
Luckily, I had a mother who told me and my brother straight up, listen, I had kids out of wedlock. Don't fucking do it. And I don't have any kids, and neither does my mother. Drilled this into our heads from when we was kids. You don't have sex until you married. You better not have no kids until you married. She drilled it into our heads, and luckily for her, it worked.
So you weren't raised by your father. You was raised by your mom.
My mom.
Okay, so you is from a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
So that same single mother
told me and my brother not to do what she did.
And you know what? And you know what? That's not a baby mama terror, because like I said, every woman don't choose to be single mother. Every mother is not a choose single motherism.
Well, listen, I love my mother, but let's keep it above. Anytime you have a baby by a man that you are not married to, you are choosing to be a single mother, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I mean, that's their mama.
Why?
Let me change the narrative then. She's not a baby mama terror for the simple fact she's telling you don't do what I did. She's not saying it's his fault. Well, you got a lot of them gonna say, I ain't do nothing. He just left. He didn't want to be with y'all. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She's not a baby mama.
This is the thing. He wasn't your husband anyways.
Yeah, well, she fell for that dick or whatever she fell for. I mean, but I'm glad she told you. She didn't have to tell you. She could have played that, it was your daddy's fault and do you, I don't give for what you do. I respect that.
And then and even if you take that out of the equation, I have friends who have had children, majority of my homegirls that do have children out of wedlock. Why the fuck would I want to do that? I see the shit with your baby daddy. You could have completely avoided that.
A lot of people
now you done had a kid by a nigga that you were not supposed. A lot of people are having children by the wrong people, and
that's true.
You're tying yourself to people that you were never supposed to be bound to.
Yeah.
You're fucking your life up. You're fucking up your money. You're fucking up your credit. You're fucking up your ability to get a new bitch.
Yep.
Because it's a turnoff. Baby mama drama is a turnoff, especially when you niggas be defending these bitches. Now, me,
shit.
Keep it a buck. I'm college educated. I have a great career. I have a lot of things going for myself. I do. But I'm also from the hood, and even though I try to be a mature adult majority of the time, I'm not going to sit here and say that I will not clock a bitch.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm above fucking a bitch up. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. And I'll be going before the cops come. So a lot of you niggas, the shit that bitches be doing to y'all, they be violating the fuck out of y'all. They like they just use these kids to toy with y'all. It fucks with your emotions. You got men that killed themselves over this shit. Over kids you had with a bitch. You didn't want the bitch and you didn't want the kids neither. You have to put yourself in a place where you are mentally strong. This right here is your strongest fucking tool. You're human. You're gonna have your weak moments. Thug it out.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Thug it out.
Been there, done that.
And if that doesn't work and the bitch keeps trying it, a lot of you niggas got sisters.
I don't give a fuck. If they obey mama tell, they get the treatment too.
If a bitch is putting my brother through a lot of the shit that these bitches be putting y'all niggas through, trust and believe that bitch would be in ICU with an ice pack to her fucking face. Trying to make the swelling go down. And I'm not joking. I'm But if there's no way that my brother could call me and tell me a bitch is out here acting fucking stupid, and I would let the shit slide. Not gonna happen.
Right.
It's not gonna fucking happen.
Well, that's because you ain't.
One thing about me, I pop up.
But you know what? But that's you, because a lot of sisters will go against the brother and say you wrong for trying to be a father. You need to let it ride and all that shit.
I don't care if it's family or not. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I'm not going to take up from, if my brother do something, I'm not going to take up him just because he's my brother. I'm going to be like, you stupid. Why are you doing that? I'm going to say something. I'm not going to stick up. No. And if a bitch is trying to play you, I'm going to tell you that bitch got you out here looking stupid.
Hey,
keep it pushing. What? Leave it. Listen, you tried. She won't allow you to be a father. So let her struggle and raise that baby on her own. And when she comes back around, asking for money, you ain't change your number. You ain't got it. You know, period.
Hey, you know what?
And if she tries to get physical, because a lot of bitches try to hit you niggas.
I'm knocking your chin off.
I believe if you put your hands on the man, you should be prepared to get your ass up. But if a bitch,
I'm knocking your chin off. I'm gonna treat you with equal rights and left. You're right. I don't care. If bitch try to put their hand on me, I'm gonna give them equal rights and lefts. I don't give a fuck. You get equal opportunity. Since you want to do the feminist and everything else, I'm being the fuck out of you.
Put your hands on my brother, bitch. I could send you a video of some of my work if you want to see it. I'm really like, and I'm a nice person, so it takes a lot for me to get there. But once I
talk
get
to you, you seem nice to me.
You literally have to provoke me. You really have to provoke me, and you have to keep provoking me. It really do not take much. It really don't take much when it comes to certain things. Like my mom's and my brother, trigger. So if you decide that you want to get fucking stupid and you want to get your ass dragged all up and down the aisles of Walgreens, it could happen.
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to Hero Fix. He actually said, I love this girl. He said, I'm the simp stepdad she is talking about. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of us did the fucked up shit. We'll call it out and say, yeah, we did it. We fucked up. Well, we doing it. We fucked up. But these baby mama tears ain't gonna honor and say, yeah, I did have sex with a dude who didn't want children. Yeah, he did say he didn't want no sex with me. Yeah. He did say he didn't want no kids at all. They're going to say, no, it's his fault. I didn't do nothing. So that's why I say you get what you get. A lot of men will own up
or just knowing, like, you know whether or not you can afford a child.
Yeah.
If you are making less than 6 figures, why are you even reproducing?
Yeah. But they know they can.
Last year. I can send you. I can say, and I'm not lying about nothing. I can literally email you my last pay stub of 2000.
I know how you get down. You know, you can talk outside.
I know somebody's gonna come in the comments saying something smart because some of you niggas is broke. You gotta
remember. I'm a deadbeat, and I'm a broke ass deadbeat. So whatever. Believe what you want to believe. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? So and even with that, there has to be a family for me to even consider having kids, because I personally don't want kids. There has to be a foundation set. What the fuck I look like having a child? I don't have and I'm not a homeowner. That's just me.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Because I would want my kid to have live in a nice area, have a playroom, a backyard to go run around in, and leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the fact that people are having kids, but you have no foundation. So some people, you got niggas that are having kids and they don't got no credit or they got bad credit. What are you doing? You got people that are having kids and you don't have a career. You have no education beyond high school. You don't. It doesn't have to be college. I work a blue collar job, so a lot of people sleep on blue collar jobs. Blue collar workers make money. Plumbers make money. Utility workers make money.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? So you have to give yourself the best first so that you can give your kids the best. And if you still living in the hood, why are you having kids? When you know now that because children are a financial burden, that financial burden is there, and now you can't afford to save to move out. Or if you do, you're gonna have to work hella hours, and then you can't see your kid. There's a sacrifice that has to be made. I have to speak for Black people. Black people just do shit ass backwards, and it don't make no sense that 80% of Black women are baby mamas, and 59% of the 80% have children by different men. That's whole shit. Having a baby before marriage is whole shit. Having kids by different niggas is whole shit.
Facts. You're right. It is. But they choose.
But women don't have to be held accountable because the government is always there.
Government daddy. Right. They always gonna look out for them.
The government is always there.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're gonna live off that shit. They not gonna try to get a job. Nah. Why should they? They don't have to. The system they teach you on TV every day. Why go to work? Just put them in on child support.
I grew up on public assistance.
Right. Oh, okay.
Public assistance, and as an adult, I pride myself on on being financially stable and not having to get on it unless I absolutely live. Like if I lose my job, then that's different. But I pride myself on being able to take care of myself so that I don't have to. But it just baffles me how a lot of you bitches be bragging about how you take care of your kids, but you're on welfare, so technically you're not taking care of your children.
Right. They independent. They independent.
You're not taking care of your kids.
But you're not independent either.
You feed your children, but you feed your children off of the hard work of others. Now, everybody falls now, so I understand that people need help, but it should not be a permanent thing.
Right. It's supposed to be temporary.
I grew up on it.
Right.
But I pride myself as an adult on making sure that I do better. You should want to do better, and I've done better. And I'm not doing nothing that I'm not doing anything special. I'm not doing anything that anybody else can't do. It's just either you have the work ethic, the determination, the ambition, the drive, or you fucking don't. It's literally that simple.
Yeah.
Two things got me to where I am. Hard work and prayer. I give everything to God. I give it to him first and foremost. And then I just put my best foot forward and he guides me and keeps me. That's it.
What's your faith?
I'm Christian.
You Christian? So you Baptist?
Jesus is not white, because I know somebody gonna say it in the comments. Jesus is not white. He doesn't have blonde hair or blue eyes. So
yeah, of course. But I'm saying, like, what's your denomination?
I don't have it. I hate denominations.
Now denomination. So
I'm basically just Christian. Christian that is Baptist event. That shit is stupid. I'm Christian.
Okay.
The Bible doesn't tell you to have denominations. The Bible literally tells you to be holy. That's it. It doesn't tell you to be Baptist. It doesn't tell you to be Pentecostal. It tells you to be holy. Christian just means you follow the teachings of Christ. That's it.
That's true. But you know,
the Bible doesn't tell you to be no specific. Religion is man-made.
But you know they got nine denominations of Christians as well, because we got here.
Denominations are so dumb because if all of these denominations are using the same book, why y'all doing different things? Everyone should be on one accord.
Well, you know, devil and other people rearrange the teaching and the Bible and everything else.
I know.
Yeah.
But luckily, the pastor that I follow, I've learned so much. And Jack put him on his page, Pastor Gino Jennings. I've learned so much from watching him. And I actually drove all the way to Philly 2 years ago on Easter. I drove all the way to Philly to go to service and got baptized. I drove all the way there, happy to go.
Oh, so he
teaches you, and then he gives you the scripture so you can go look it up for yourself.
Okay, so he's in Philly. You're not in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not in New York. They do services in the Bronx. I live in Brooklyn, but they do services in the Bronx at Lehman College. I've also been to his services at Lehman College. I went to the service at Lehman College. But he also because I don't drive to Philly all the time. So I usually watch his service on Sundays when he has it on YouTube.
Do me a favor. On Instagram, send me the link. I'll check them out.
Send me your email because I deactivated my IG at the moment. I'm taking a break from social media. So send me your email. If it's in the thing, I'll send it to you. Also, just real quick plug, the Bibles that he sells are not the King James Version because the King James Version is missing certain books. So the Bible that he sells has all of the books.
Okay.
Because the King James Version doesn't have all the books. They remove certain books. But the Bible that he has, it has just about all of the books because it's very hard to find a Bible that's not the King James Version. But in other countries, they don't use the King James Version because they know it's missing books. But I think it has the Book of Enoch, Book of Sirach, it has Ecclesiastes. You have Ecclesiastes and Ecclesiasticus. His has both, so.
Hey, shout out to Tyrese, $4.99 donation. Said, social safety net, America loves baby mama. You right about that, brother. Baby mama terrorism is real.
It's promoted, and you have a lot of celebrity women doing it too. So people think, oh, Teen Mom, I hate that show. I hate it.
I don't watch that garbage. I don't watch that shit. You already know what they're promoting. What's your email?
Candy Rain.
Hold on, let me put that in right now.
33@hotmail.com.
Candy Rain.
Don't be taking my stuff. Niggas gonna be emailing me. I'm gonna block you niggas.
Wait a minute, Candy Rain what?
33.
Candy Rain 33 at hotmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you right now so I don't forget.
I've had that email since I was 13, bro.
For real?
It's been like, Candy Rain, you know that song?
Yeah. Yeah. What was that
That's what I got. That's what I got.
What was that group? I forgot the name of the group, man.
So for real.
So for real. Yeah,
Candy Love. Oldie but goodie. Yeah, but I'll send you and he preaches the truth. And I've been to other churches and wasn't learning nothing. No, I wasn't learning nothing.
Hey, Kareem said Ethiopian Bible.
They do, I believe so. They do use I don't think Ethiopia uses the King James Version. I do believe that it is Ethiopian. The difference is that it's not. It has all of the books. It's not
okay.
The only thing worse than the King James Version, and I have King James versions because
I mean everybody do. Everybody got the King James.
But the thing that's worse than the slave Bible, the average Bible has at least 1,000 pages. The slave Bible had 200. They literally slave masters would take out so much scripture. This is why when people say that the Bible promotes slavery, it doesn't. It was the slave masters they were literally taking out scriptures that would have liberated Black people.
Right. Hey, shout out to Kareem. Kareem from he actually live in the Bronx. $5 donation. He said, "Great show, brother. I'm finna rate email."
Nigga, you getting blocked? Nigga, don't rate mine. Spam, you going right to the junk
folder. Hey, I'm sorry. I had to get it because I didn't want to forget. I didn't want to forget.
Usually, I wouldn't give it out on a live.
They ain't like that. You ain't like that, man. Nah, you cool. But if you do get one, you know what to do. Block them. Shout out to Chris Neely. Yeah, he say classes in session. Salute to Mr. Palmer.
Like a Christmas list.
You said what?
The block list on my phone look like a Christmas list. Y'all are.
I got that too.
Thank you, Chris Neely.
Classes in session. Salute to Mr. Palmer, Law Original. Y'all, the truth. Much respect. Hey, that's real though. I mean, we got a lot of women that do call out these baby mama terrorists. It just ain't a lot around. But the ones that is around, that's why I say the action shows.
And the thing, and I'm not bashing women because if it don't,
it ain't about bashing. It ain't about bashing.
It's not. If you know you're not a BMT, you shouldn't be getting upset. But the thing that pisses me off is a lot of times, as a Black woman, when you hold other women accountable for the bullshit that they do, you get called a pick me. bitch, I'm gonna always get chose. I don't need to say nothing to try and grab or anything. What I'm saying is not to grab the attention of a nigga, because a lot of these niggas are simps. So they're gonna go against me the same way a BMT is gonna go against me.
Right.
This
That's
don't
why.
help. This doesn't.
Right.
This is not to help me, because a lot of niggas are gonna come. Oh, you probably can't have kids. My pussy work just fine. I'm just not stupid.
Right.
I'm not gonna have a child and then give my child a shitty life. I would rather create a foundation. And let's keep it a buck. Most people can't afford a child, first of all, but most people, when you're in your 20s, you are not financially stable. You're probably fresh out of school. You're trying to build a career. You're trying to get to a place. Usually when you're 30 or you're in your 30s, that's when you are more financially stable. That's when your credit is probably better, because you spent your 20s building up your credit.
Right.
Then on top, like I recently paid off my student loan and my car in August. You want to make sure that you're debt free. You just want to do things the right way. Why would I have a baby and I'm making a student loan payment? It would be best to clear that debt first, because children are a very big financial burden, the biggest. It costs at least, I think, $274,000 to raise a child from birth to age 17, but I think it's more now.
Oh, I bet cost of living changed and everything else. Hey, MPI want to know where he purchased that Bible.
You can go to his website. It's Truth of God, truthofgod.org, I believe. I'm gonna tell you straight up, they sell out quick. They are always out of stock. So if you catch it, get it. It's $75. To me, it's worth it. It's huge. It's good quality. I think it's real leather. I have two of them. I have a green one and a red one, and I plan on ordering a whole lot more, but a lot of times it's sold out. If you ever get to go to his service, they usually have them in stock at the actual church. If you go to service, they usually have something. You can purchase it right then and there. But if not, you have to go online. And if you go online, it's usually out of stock, because I don't know any place in the US that sells it. Every place I have ever went is always the King James Version. King James Version doesn't have the book of Save Rich. There are books that it doesn't have. So that's the only place I know, unless you can look online and get the Ethiopian Bible.
You know what people don't realize, Christianity started in Africa. People don't realize, but it started in Africa.
Yes, it did. And this is why when people try and say Christianity is the white man's religion, you give in, and I'm not racist. I don't have nothing against nobody, but you're giving white people a whole lot of credit. You're giving them a lot of credit. And that's not true. Something that we built and we established, because you got to remember, and I'm not saying that we are any better than anybody else. I'm not saying that we're superior, but we for damn sure not inferior. And you have to remember that a lot of things that we created and we built, motherfuckers stole, watered it down, or switched it. Look at the Bible. You trying to tell me in a place where it's hot as shit, this man had blonde hair and blue eyes and straight hair?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they took it and they did whatever it is that they wanted to do with it. This is why you have to make sure that before you speak, and we all speak through ignorance sometimes, because a lot of times you don't know better, but you have to look at the origin of something. Just like Christians, I don't know why Christians celebrate Christmas. Don't know why, because the Bible tells you not to.
I don't celebrate none of that stuff. It's paganism.
A lot of these holidays are pagan, and when you celebrate them, you are literally worshiping Satan. Because if you look at the origin of Christmas back in the day, if you look at the origin of Christmas, they changed the name of it. Back in the day in Rome, they used to worship a completely different god. That was idolatry. They used to have orgies, men fucking men and women fucking. That is the origin of Christmas.
Yeah, that was Roman.
Jesus' birthday. The Bible doesn't tell you to celebrate the day that Jesus was born. You're supposed to celebrate his works and the fact that he died on the cross for you. But Christians go to church, but they don't read the Bible. So they're not going to go in the good book and look and find that information for themselves.
Well, Jesus, if you really go into, even in the Bible, it tells you Jesus wasn't born in December. He was born in the springtime.
He was not. He wasn't.
Right.
And
but
the birth of Jesus
it's
have
crazy.
To do with you going to Walmart and getting a TV?
It don't. But the thing is,
if you want to give somebody a gift, give them a Bible. That's the best book you could give somebody. If I would have been into the Bible back then the way that I am now, I could have avoided making a lot of mistakes, because everything is in there. Everything is in there. Everything.
I feel you. A lot of people are manipulated. And I tell y'all, manipulation is a power thing. And I ain't just talking about kids. You can be manipulated based on cults, religion, gangs, whatever organizations, your mama. Manipulation is a power thing. And even in the church, if you don't read for yourself, you don't know. You know. Shout out to Kareem, the oldest Christian church is in Ethiopia. That's where it started. That's how I know. I learned. And I'm a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove.
Shout out to Kareem for the knowledge, dropping jewels and gems.
Yeah,
you know,
that's how I learned. That's how I learned. It didn't start in England, Italy, and all that Spain shit.
It didn't. This is something that Black people introduced.
True.
And yet you got them same Black people bashing it. I mean, I wouldn't really care if Jesus was purple. If you died for me and I don't even know. Listen, I appreciate it. I give you much respect. Not that his race matters, but if we're going to be honest, he doesn't have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Man, we know that. That's facts. Well, shout out to Kareem again. He donated another $5. The Roman holiday was called Saturnian.
Yes, where they used to worship the Saturn god. It had nothing to do with Jesus at all, and it would just be people would get drunk and have orgies, all types of stuff.
Hey,
if
you know what?
Research or even Thanksgiving, Lord knows I love me a turkey wing, but if we're gonna
right.
It's celebrating the massacre of Native Americans. It is.
Yeah.
If you want to make me a plate and throw some yams, I'll take the plate. But am I gonna have Thanksgiving at my crib? No, I would probably do something like just have a Sunday dinner, like they used to do back in the day when people had big mamas and their grandmothers wasn't 40.
Yeah, I did that. We did that. Yeah.
Sunday dinner, everybody come over and eat. It doesn't have to be because, to be honest, if you Thanksgiving, you should be thankful every day that you wake up. You should be thankful
every day.
Why are you only thankful that time of the year when you've been waking up for 365 days breathing? When I woke up today, somebody didn't. We should be thankful every day. Every day that the Lord has made is a day to be thankful, not just
facts. And y'all definitely need to thank God you survived another day in child support. So you definitely need to praise to God.
A lot of y'all niggas need to be rebuking y'all baby mothers. A lot of y'all niggas need to be rebuking the women y'all had kids by. These bitches are and it's not all. It is not all.
No, it ain't all. It's the majority.
Friends, she do for her kids. She's not a BMT. She's not with she's a great mother. She don't do, and she's like my mother. She raises her kids. Listen, I did something I wasn't supposed to do. You're not gonna do it though. She drills it into her children's head. You're not gonna do it though. You're not gonna do what I did. And so it's not all women and it's not all Black women, but it's the majority.
Yeah, it's the majority. They just get mad because it's true. They're gonna try to assassinate you too. You just as bad as I am.
I mean,
you know, as long as you know.
You look at me, you can tell I really don't give no. I give no fucks.
I don't either. I'm just saying. And I'm just saying.
But I really. But everything. It's not like I'm lying. It's not like I'm lying. And I don't.
No, you're not lying.
I don't have that character to where I have a hit. I don't. It does no need for me to lie. It's just once again, if it don't apply, if you take care of your kids, then it shouldn't fly. And now, if you're mad because we are holding you accountable for having a child out of wedlock, then that's your problem. I'm not saying anything different than what a pastor would say. A pastor will tell you the good book says the same thing.
A real
Bible, God pastor. Children who are conceived through fornication or adultery, bastards. Right. So I'm not saying anything different than what God is saying. The Bible says it.
Let them know.
But who goes all out and has big ass baby showers celebrating bastard babies? Niggas. If you have a baby out of wedlock, that is not something to fucking celebrate. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should need to sit your ass down.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all need to be having these elaborate baby showers because that wedding's not coming. It's not coming. No. That wedding is not coming.
You're right. And
you have people who they made mistakes. I don't call it a mistake because I just don't understand how motherfuckers is having kids.
We fucked up.
100% preventable, but whatever. You made a mistake. Okay. Why people you made a mistake and you going and doing the same? Raising kids and taking care of kids is so hard. Why the fuck you keep doing it? You made a mistake. Why? Okay, so you made a mistake. So why you on your 4th or 5th or 6th fucking baby? You're just retarded.
You know why? They choose single motherism. It's all to
it. It is because I could choose that if I wanted to, but why the fuck? Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Right.
As soon as I get off this live, I'm probably taking a nap uninterrupted because ain't no kid. I don't have no kids, so I can go to sleep. I can eat snacks. and ain't nobody asking me for nothing. I don't have to worry about waking up to breastfeed. I ain't got to worry about sharing my chips.
I know that's right.
I don't got to share nothing.
Hey, shout out to Perfect Blackness, donated $5. He said, I researched this years ago. They were fully 24 scriptures left out of the original canon.
That is absolutely correct.
100%. You know, the
People
thing
took
about
information out of the best book that God has ever given us simply to keep us oppressed. And once you find out and you can get that book in its totality, I feel like it's a form of liberation.
Check this out.
You know?
The Broke Genius said Roman Catholics went against the black church in Ethiopia in World War II. They thrown, I don't know how to say, Haile Selassie, and later he became his throne, and Mussolini was hanged by his testicles. I remember that. I read that. I saw that on YouTube, man. Yeah, I saw that on YouTube.
Haile Selassie.
Yeah, Selassie. I saw that on YouTube. But like, hey, Kareem been donating. He donated multiple times. Perfect Blackness, MPI, come up, people, man. I gotta say, if y'all can throw a little something in the cash app or throw something in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same people doing it over and over and over. Y'all can donate $1. You know, like the preachers do, just $1. I just need to get my
original Holocaust took place in Namibia as well. The original Holocaust, before they did anything in Europe, they went to a part of Africa called Namibia, and they tested out all the gas chambers or everything that they did to the Jews. They did that in Namibia first. You can look it up on YouTube, the Namibia genocide. Horrible. And even now, I heard that when you go there, like years later, if you dig enough, you'll find the skeletal remains of the black people that they massacred. So I'm not taking anything off of anybody else's struggle, because black people are not the only people who have been through anything. That's not true. But we've been through the most.
Of course.
We've been through the most. But I'm not taking anything from anybody else's struggle, but we've been through the most. You know, so but I think we're stronger than the people who just need to we really need to get back to where we were prior to slavery. And I don't know if this is true, but in the Bible, it does say that there were a group of people that were chosen by God, but they turned their back on God and they committed spiritual adultery, so to say, because God is called the husband, and us as believers in God, we are called the bride. So God is married to us. That's why he says he'll never leave nor forsake us. And there were a group of people that were God's chosen people, and they started worshiping other gods, and God is a jealous God. And that's when I believe the curses came in, and it says that my people will be destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And I don't know if that applies to us as black people, but I really think that it does.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Shout out to Icky Braids Me, $10 donation. A good book is recommend on the topic, The Origin of Christianity, Dr. Walter Williams.
I'm gonna definitely put that in my Amazon cart. It's so many books that I need to order. It's so much reading I have to do. But I've just been reading the Bible lately. I'm on the book of Isaiah now.
The book of Isaiah, okay.
But I've been trying to read that book, you know, the Bible, so much that I haven't been able to read a lot of other books that I want to read.
I know you got a lot to read in that big old book. Shout out to Fred the Jammer. $5 donation, showing my support. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I need them hands out. You know what I'm saying? I'm running for child support. It's a hard thing to do. Really hard.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Why do you always say I'm running for child support? I'm a deadbeat. Why do you say that?
Because that's what I've been told. That's what motherfuckers. Because that's what motherfuckers said. Baby mama terrorists tell motherfuckers, and motherfuckers believe it. They said I ran for child support. They said I'm a deadbeat, low life, don't have shit, and I just own up to it. And even the bitches that I talk to on Instagram and Facebook, when I call the shit out, the first thing they say is I got mama issues. I didn't have a father, so I own up to it. And the reason why I own up to it, I say, okay, I admit I did all these things. I'm running for child support. Let's see where you own up to all the shit you doing with your baby mama terrorists today. I never get them to own up to it, so I entertain them. And whatever
just because a man is on child support, that doesn't mean that he's a bad father. Like a man could be doing everything for his child, and if a woman wants to take him for child support, the court will make him pay child support.
The majority of men who are on child support for the wrong reasons.
A lot of niggas are on child support for kids that's not even theirs, but you niggas be too stupid
Exactly.
to DNA to sign these motherfucking birth certificates.
That too. That too.
And
But a
if
lot of
you
them
give a
for
child
the
that
wrong
is
reason.
not biologically yours, your last name, you are stupid.
You're right. You're very stupid. But like I say, so
I'm
like I
female,
said,
I'm not a man. But if I was a man, I wouldn't just be giving my fucking throwing my last name around like government cheese. That's something that you would have to earn. A lot of men want a legacy. A bitch should have to earn your last name. That's not something that you should be giving out like
exactly. And that's why, and I don't see how a man marry a woman who won't drop their name. He put a dash. I won't marry nobody with no dash. Fuck a dash. We don't do dash.
No.
What the fuck you mean?
Let me tell you something. When you marry a bitch and she don't take your last name, that's
get rid of her. Get rid of her.
Drops mic.
That's right.
Did you see it? Boom, drops the mic.
Exactly. You cut that thing off. Facts. You cut that off.
That should be earned. And a woman should be happy and proud to carry your last name. That should be something that is a badge of honor. That's something that should be a badge of honor for her because she knows she got a good man. If she got a good man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
hey, but that right there, if you ain't gonna drop your last name, that right there show you how she got faith in you. She don't give a fuck about you. She ain't gonna submit. She ain't gonna play her role. So she ain't even listen to you drop your name.
You get a good man, right? Now I'm not gonna say I have an ex that is literally still calling me, and I left this nigga in 2017. Still call from block numbers, all types of numbers. I'm like, bro, let it go. Just let it go.
Right.
So I'm not gonna sit and say that I picked the best of the best.
Right.
But and that once again, that's a form of accountability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I was loyal to this person, I was faithful to this person, but they were a piece of shit. But that's a piece of shit that I picked, so I have to take accountability for at least that one thing.
Right.
And when you get a good man, a God-fearing man, a man who has a relationship with God, and he, you know what I'm saying? Because as a woman, you know it's hard to find a good man. Why you would get a good man and treat him like shit, and vice versa, because there's a lot of niggas who can say, I had a good woman, I fucked up.
That's true.
A lot of men can say, I had a good woman, I fucked up. If I could go back, I would do things differently. I know a nigga right now.
Right.
Boy, I'm the best thing that ever happened to that nigga, but he fucked up. You know, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But to get a good person, let me just make it genuine. To get a good person and to not appreciate them, you stupid. Because the chances of God giving you sending you another good person slim, because they're not out here.
Yeah.
They're not.
Very slim.
They're not out here. This is why, because I know a lot of people will say, you 32, you're not married, you don't got no kids. I'm not married and I don't have kids, but I'm not divorced either. I'm not a baby mama and I'm not nobody's fucking ex-wife. And with the way that marriages are, with the failure, with the marriage rate, with the divorce rate, why would you even want to put pressure on somebody to get married? If it happens, it happens. Even biblically, God never promised anybody a spouse. He said he'll never leave nor forsake you. He know it in the book. Does he promise you won't get a wife or a husband? Not everyone is going to get married. And if you look at the numbers, women outnumber men. So there's literally no way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But if I do get married, if God blesses me with, you know, someone who is like-minded like me, I would submit. Because listen, I might date or pick trash, but when it comes, marriage is something different. When you dating, this, it is what it is. But when it comes to marriage, that's something completely different, because you don't want to tie yourself to the wrong person. And I for sure would not want to bring my child into no situation. And if I'm going to have a child, trust and believe, I'm going to pick the creme de la creme of a father for my kid.
Right. Facts. Yeah.
When you want what's best for your child, it starts before you even get pregnant. Wanting what's best for your kid starts before you even get pregnant.
Right.
And it starts with the person you pick. If you're going to have a kid by somebody, there needs to be some type of requirement. Marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage. A nigga would do. I've never been pregnant. Why would I get pregnant by a man that's not my husband?
Right. Right. That don't make no sense. You're right.
You gotta earn these eggs.
I heard that.
You ain't about to be just scrambling and flipping sunny side up. No,
right.
No, And that's just a part of having some type of dignity and self-respect as a woman. And that's how a nigga knows that you're not for everybody. Because you're not letting everybody just having 2 and 3 and 4 different baby fathers. It's like, bitch, it's going to be hard to convince a nigga that you're not for the streets.
You're right.
People make mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be hard to have multiple baby fathers and try and convince a nigga that you're not for everybody.
You're right. We human though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother Denario who donated $2 on the cash. Man, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you reporting, man. Perfect Blackness is married to a South African wife, and he said my South African wife wouldn't even dream of hyphenating her last name. She gladly dropped her name. She disgusted by women that hyphenate name. I agree.
Okay. I would never. I would free throw my last name. Bow in the garbage. I
don't want
that shit. I don't like my last name no way. I would get rid of it.
Right.
Get erased. I would what hyphenating what? Why am I trying to my maiden name is a part of me being single. If I'm married, why am I trying to hold on to a piece of my life prior to marriage?
That right there.
Married, gender number 2, but one flesh. So why would I be trying to hold it? Why would I be trying to hold it?
And that right there. If you get with some woman,
it's disrespectful. And any of you niggas that allow a bitch to do that, you're a simp.
You a caping simp sucker because that's disrespectful. If she ain't gonna drop her last name, then my advice to you: don't marry her. Cut her ass off. She's already bad bitch. Fuck her. If you decide to get married, because I'm telling a lot of y'all don't even bother. So, but if you do. You know what I'm saying? You drop their. They don't want to drop their name. You drop their ass. Drop them. Get rid of them.
I gotta find the scripture. There's a scripture in the Bible where I forgot who it was. They were saying there's a scripture in the Bible where I forgot I don't know if it was Paul, John, somebody, and he was saying if you get married, it's not a sin, but if you don't get married, it's not a sin either. And he said I would recommend that you not get married and just stay single and stay to yourself because there are going to be men who have wives but act as if they have not. And he's pretty much, and he's saying that married people are going to face a lot of trials and tribulations. So to avoid it, just don't get married. And being single is not a sin. Being childless is not a sin. It's not something you're gonna go to hell for. There's nothing wrong with it. And the way that marriages are going nowadays, most marriages are not godly. They weren't talking to God to see if the person that they were going to marry was someone that God sent. There was no discernment. There was no leaning towards God, and people lean towards their own understanding and end up in divorce court. And divorce is against the Bible too. Imagine marrying the wrong person because you didn't seek God, and now you stuck with that person for the rest of your life. Yeah, divorce is against the Bible.
Right. I think it's only if you cheat. If you cheat,
that's not it. The Bible says fornication is premarital sex. This is why people don't pay attention to the language of the Bible.
Wait.
Bible doesn't say that you can divorce for that.
So if the person commit adultery, I thought if they commit adultery, you got the right grounds of divorce. No?
No, I used to think that.
What? Nope. Oh, hell no.
Listen, First Corinthians chapter 10 verses 1 says that you cannot remarry unless your spouse dies, which is true because when you take vows, it's till death do you part. And Romans chapter 7 verse 2, a woman is bound to her husband until death. I have so many scriptures on it because me and one of my cousins, we go back and forth, and I be like, bro, you stuck, bro. You stuck.
Hey, I ain't stuck shit.
A lot of churches don't preach that, and you have people getting mad and getting stuck with people because y'all are not giving them the necessary information so that they can actually see if that's something that they even want to get themselves into.
You know what? I give everything you said.
And a lot of you niggas is gonna wish that your wives would drop dead so you could be free from the bitch.
Check this out. That's God's law. That's spiritual law. Bitch cheat on me. I'm divorced now. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, listen. Trust me. I get it.
I don't give a fuck.
I can tolerate.
I ain't going.
So I get it. I'm not expecting for nobody to stay in a marriage with a person that's unfaithful, even though, according to the Bible, you're bound. Now, listen. You can't divorce, but you can separate, and you can separate and go your separate ways, but you cannot be with nobody else as long as y'all are both living. Now, if that whole drop dead, play on, player, but. And I didn't know that. I did not know that. And a lot of people who are in unhappy marriages or they're divorced, when you tell them about that scripture, them niggas be on demon time. I'm like, you don't gotta go back to that man if you don't want to go back to that man. But you can't fuck on nobody else because he's your husband until one of you niggas die. So, I mean,
fuck that.
And this is why I'm not down about not being married.
Hey,
Find you a
hold on. I'll put it back up. Go ahead.
Find you a black woman of other cultures. Whole generations of black American women largely have rendered themselves under. That is true. I'm African American, but that's true. But let me say this. Just because you go to another country and find a wife, don't.
He knows.
I mean,
he knows.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people feel like it's better, and I understand why. But then it's like you go to another country and you have a woman who's with you only because you got money and you can uplift her out of poverty. You want to get somebody who loves you for you. They don't not just for money. You want to be with somebody who, if you don't have two pennies to rub together, they're gonna, because marriage is through thick or thin, and people get married and don't know what the Bible says about marriage. They don't understand that you're stuck. They do not understand you are bound. And the worst, a lot of people, and then it's like, why would you want to have a kid with somebody you're not married to and tie yourself to somebody that you're not even one flesh with that person?
And that's where a lot of people
are tying themselves to people that God never sent to you.
That's what a lot of us fucked up
Satan is sending you niggas a lot of bitches.
Yep.
Satan is sending you niggas a lot, and y'all niggas don't have no spiritual discernment because instead of thinking here and opening up the book, and I'm just being honest.
Right.
You niggas are thinking with your flesh, and you are going to, and I'm telling you straight up, I'm gonna keep it. If you end up with a bitch who does witchcraft, you gonna wish that you would have sought God first to prevent, because I'm telling you, it's one thing having a BMT. It's one thing having a BMT who flies on the fucking broom and got a black cat.
Yeah.
That's something different. And a lot, I've told people about it and they call me crazy. Not really, because it's in the Bible. Witchcraft is nothing to fuck with. It is nothing to fuck with. I'm telling you, it's nothing to fuck with. The word, and men, there are men that do it too, but because we're specifically speaking about women, because men do it too, and people that go to church do it too. There are plenty of people that do witchcraft and take their ass right on the church and say hallelujah, and then when they go home, they lighting candles and killing cats and spreading goat blood on their goddamn doors.
Yeah.
A lot of you niggas, I'm telling you, get close to God before you have to beg him to get you out of a situation that you didn't have to be in.
The thing about it, you got a lot of these. I told these baby mama tales are the devil's son-in-laws. So they go to church, the devil know the Bible and everything.
These Satan's secretary. They be like, "Hello, welcome to hell. Press 1 for Satan."
So you ain't got to tell me.
Press 2 for hellhound.
You ain't got to tell me about one doing no voodoo and juju and shit like that. Matter of fact, I got a picture somebody showed me where it was some real magic, some powder like to make him be this and be that. I'm gonna post on Instagram. I got it. So that shit real. No, it's real. And these bitches
it is real. And just because you don't believe in it, that does not mean that it's real. And to be honest, when you don't believe in it, it makes it even easier for them to put it on you. When you don't believe in it, and especially when your relationship with God is not what it's supposed to be, it makes it even easier for them to put it on you. Pray and fast about everything. Seek God about everything. I've prayed about parking spaces. Lord, please, I'm parked by the hydrant. That ticket is $115. Keep me covered in the blood of Jesus, because I don't want to. And I pray about everything.
Funny that you say that. I funny you said I fast today. I ain't ate in like 16 hours. I'm eating about next 2 hours.
But I'm gonna tell you straight up, fasting does work.
It does.
Fasting does work. When you really want God to come through,
it does.
It works. I fasted for myself. I'm currently fasting for 2 other people.
Okay.
Fast and pray about everything. Give God everything, and He will always stick by your side and catch. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Y'all see I'm on here cursing. I'm a work in progress. But I never get so caught up in my shortcomings or my flaws that I let that keep me from getting on my knees and praying.
I gotta do more praying.
I beat a bitch up and repented when I came home.
I know that. I gotta do more praying. I understand. I'm a work in progress too, but I'm definitely working on it. Working on myself. That's why I tell everybody, you got to change the laws of your mind. You got to fix yourself. You cannot change a baby mama tails. You can't change your mother or your father. You got to change yourself. They have to change because they want to change.
It's
And
hard.
it's hard.
Being obedient to God is hard because we're
It's
sinners.
hard. But only
But
you
when it
can
comes to certain
change.
situations, stop going back and forth with these bitches and just give it to God. Your BMT don't want to let you see your child. Okay, give it to God and leave it alone. You have to learn when to give it to Him because He can do what we can't. Flesh and blood has limitations. God don't have no limits.
Right.
Give it to Him, and you never know. God might change that woman's heart. God might open up that judge's understanding. Next thing you know, you might have full custody and she done left you alone and you on raising your child. You know what I'm saying? So give everything to God. And I'm saying this just because there are black men in my family. I'm black, and for the good men out there, the suicide rate among men is high. It's high. And I really don't want none of y'all killing yourselves behind a bitch because you're going to be in the grave and she going to go on and live her life and do whatever she want to do with the child. So you have to learn. Honestly, right. And this is just being an adult. You have to learn when to walk away.
And, you know and that's why I wash my hands and move on. I had 2 preachers tell me to wash my hands and move on. Preachers. And they talk to me on a spiritual level.
But when you get to the point where there's nothing else that you can do, this is the thing. A lot of females have this mentality: it's my baby, it's y'all's baby. Because if it wasn't for him, nothing in you, y'all wouldn't have. It's not your baby. It is your. That baby is just as much his as it is yours. You don't have more rights to the baby or more ownership to the baby. You don't. Yeah. It's not a man's fault he can't get pregnant. You can't use that against him. I carry the baby. Yeah, bitch, because he don't have a uterus. You cannot use that against him. But you should not be begging to see that's your child. No man should be begging to see his fucking kid.
Right.
That begging shit, no man should be begging to see his kid. No man should be banging on some bitch's door. You niggas need to have the same energy that a lot of these females, I see that a lot of men, a lot of you niggas, I'm seeing it. Y'all don't be wanting to take these women to court. Why not? She don't have no problem going down to the courthouse and dragging your black ass there.
Yeah.
You could give this bitch $500 a week and she'll still take you to court because she want more. These females want, and this, once again, this does not apply to all women, but a lot of this applies to only bad mothers. A lot of these women have no problem dragging you to court, but y'all niggas won't do the same to them. Why? Wow.
You're right, 100%. 100%.
They don't have no problem alienating y'all from y'all kids. You get full custody. She want to act stupid. You men give bitches the same energy as a man, as an adult, as an individual. You need to demand respect.
Right.
And if you are being a good father and a bitch don't respect it and still wants to play games with you when it comes to your baby, shake and bake on the bitch. Move around, move on.
Yep.
Because it's going to get to a point where it's either you're going to move on, and when you move on, that is not abandoning your child. Moving on is not abandoning your child. It's you moving on because you're trying and getting nowhere. It's you moving on for your own sanity. You have females that are out here that literally spiritually draining y'all and trying to kill y'all. And you cannot be a father in jail, and you cannot be a father from the grave. So you have to learn. And I'm not saying it's easy, but you have to learn when to move on. Right. And if you give it to God, when the time comes and you are able to see your child, God will open up that child's understanding so that you and that child can have a conversation. And you can tell your child, listen, I tried, but I had to walk away for my own sanity because your mother.
Right.
Now, if you're not that type of woman, you should not be getting offended. This does not apply to all women. Let me say it again. This does not apply to all women. If you are not a baby mama terrorist, you should not be getting offended. If it doesn't apply, let it.
Yeah, but some will, because they stick to the code. They support these baby mama terrorists. That's why I say you know different from them. So
I don't support no fuckery. I don't care if it's from a woman, man, goat, sheep, squirrel, gerbil, hamster. I'm not gonna support nothing stupid.
Right. Fuck all that going along to get along train, man. So shit, what you got going on for the rest of the evening?
I clean every day. I'm kind of a clean freak, so I'm probably just gonna find something to mop or wipe down just cause. I mean, OCD. I clean in the morning before I go to work and when I come home.
OCD.
Huh?
OCD.
No, I wouldn't say I'm OCD because I don't clean like 50 times a day. Like OCD cleaners are there. But my mom's a clean freak, and it rubbed off on me, my brother. So and then I gotta cook. I'm gonna make turkey wings, probably rice and lima beans. And
How much?
I don't know, probably just chill out, watch some Netflix, drink a glass of wine. Regular shit. Regular, just regular. Nothing crazy. I'm off work. I saw you was on. I was like, oh, I gotta come through and show love. I really need, oh man, I was on one of Jap's videos, the one that he did about I forgot what it was about, but it had been a minute, but I had to go check in with the church. Shout out to the Honorable Minister Jap. Shout out to, I have to give a shout out to somebody because I've been watching her videos lately, if you don't mind. Six the Goddess. I watch her videos. I actually like her videos, and she's a black woman who, I'm not saying I agree with everything that she says, but she has sense and she speaks from a logical point of view, and she holds both black men and black women accountable. She holds everybody accountable. She takes account. I mean, great content. You guys should check her out. I think it's SIX. Yeah, Six the Goddess. Great content. She's a female YouTuber. Because I have a few female YouTubers that I like to watch, but I really like watching her content. So, and O'Shea. Sorry, O'Shea. I've been binge watching O'Shea. O'Shea be having me crying. That nigga is her. And I know a lot of bitches is gonna call me all types of names. I don't care because none of you hosts can beat me. Kevin Samuels.
I'm from Kevin Samuels.
Yo, average at best, bro. Kevin Samuels. I like his content too. Just because he's very blunt. You know, so there's a lot of there's a lot of good black YouTubers out here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really a fan of the Manosphere simply because I feel like the Manosphere, they're more logical because they speak from a logical standpoint, not an emotional one, and they seem to take accountability. Now you do got some simps or some niggas that just they ran into one bad bitch and then now they hate old bitches, and I don't have a problem with the MGTOW movement, but it's, you know, you don't take your bad experience out on everybody. There's like 2 or 3 good bitches left in the world. I'm one of them. But yeah, I mean, I'm very proud to see how black people are moving in the YouTube sector as far as the content. That's pretty much it. I've been on here for a minute. I'm sorry. Nobody else got on after me. I'm sorry.
I ain't got no problem with them. I ain't got no problem with them.
I'm sorry. I rambled. I'm sorry.
I ain't got no problem with
again because I just took up like.
I ain't got no problem with them. I'm cool with them. I'm cool. I ain't got no problem with them.
I gotta get me I have to get me a say no to single motherhood shirt. I need to get a fuck child support hat, and I need to get a t-shirt. It's so much stuff that I need to do, but I've just been focusing on scripture and just stacking. I cannot wait till I get it, bro. I literally the only 2 things I have left to do in life is get a house and travel outside the US. I want to get the house first because I don't know how you niggas be traveling but don't own shit. I don't feel comfortable traveling to a different country and I don't own my residence. So, you know, in due time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably gonna pour me a glass of wine, watch Netflix, just chill out. Probably eat me some Oreos.
I know that's right. Shit. Hey, it's going on 2 hours. I'm about to get my ass off. I'm tired of the motherfucker. I just came back from
You probably about to do the same thing. You probably about to fucking cook, clean.
Man, I ain't cleaning shit.
You're not about to do nothing?
I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? I had came back from Cincinnati. I went to the gym. I was only gonna do 30 minutes, ended up doing an hour and a half. So I'm tired. Been up since 2 o'clock.
Are you far from Ohio?
I'm like 4.5 hours away.
You in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of my favorite rappers are from Chicago.
Yeah. You know, me and Jap from the same place. Me and Jap from Chicago.
Yeah. Jap is from Chicago. Jap from Chicago. Yeah. I watched the video you guys did together. It was a minute ago though. Dennis Sperling too. Dennis Sperling.
Oh, he came on the show.
I subscribed to him. I went on his too. Was talking on one of his videos when he was saying like, you know, what should you do about young black boys who don't have fathers? Should you be a mentor? And I was just like, you could go the mentor route, but don't play the daddy role.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't play. Don't
Yeah.
do it. Don't do it. You gonna regret it. Don't. I'm the type of person. There's nothing wrong with being a mentor or a role model, but me taking on the responsibility of playing a mommy role, nah, maybe a big sister, play cousin role, you know what I'm saying? But a mother, I will only be a mother to my own children. I'm not, That's one thing I won't do. I will not be a mother to a child that is not mine. Nope.
Can't get mad at you. And to be
whoever
honest with
birthed that child, that's their responsibility. I do not.
and the best thing, but you know what? The best thing to do is to let that person know ahead of time so they can make that choice. Say, well, I don't want to deal with her after this, or I'm gonna still deal with her. So you can't say you didn't know. So I agree.
But I mean, you can't. This is my thing. Even if you're in a relationship with someone who has a child, this package deal that a lot of you motherfuckers with kids be offering, bitch, nobody want that package. Nobody wants it. Return it to sender. Nobody wants it. First of all, a lot of y'all are pushing people away. When you tell someone off rip, my kids come first, they have no reason to fuck with you.
Right.
My kids come first. Okay. That's and let me say this. Biblically, it's God, the spouse, and then the child. And a lot of y'all are ruining relationships and ruining marriages because you're going outside of God's order. I'm not saying that you got to shit on your kid. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to love your kid. But according to God, your wife comes first. Why? Because you are not two, but one flesh. You will never, ever be one flesh with your child. Your child will grow up, get older, get married, and they're going to be one flesh with somebody else. And when your child gets married, their spouse comes before you.
Right.
If I get married, my husband come before my father. I'm not one flesh with my daddy. I'm one flesh with my man, my husband. Right. Y'all are doing things out of order, and that's enough. Once again, marriage is a union that was created by God. So why are you getting married if you don't even know God? If you're not seeking God, if you don't even know what His requirements or what His word says about marriage, why are you joining into a holy union and you unholy?
You're right. I agree with that.
But a lot of people who have children who are not or no longer with the biological parent, y'all not gonna marry somebody else and put that person first, but that is what is required.
Right.
This is why you need to be careful who you marry. Right. Because if you marry somebody, your wife comes before your children. It is biblical. This is why it is so important to make sure that you pick the right person and you know what the Bible says about marriage. Because nobody wants to have a husband or a wife and you feel second place. Nobody. No husband or wife should feel second because they're only supposed to come second to God. That is it.
Right.
That's it. Sorry to burst your bubble. I know you love your babies, but your children, because you got to think, if you put your children first and you don't put your marriage first, what happens when the kids up and leave and move? A lot of people, when their kids are growing and move out, they end up getting divorced because y'all are strangers because the marriage was never a priority to begin with.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of people.
A lot of people who have kids, sorry, but y'all motherfuckers need to. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes, people who have children, y'all are at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to dating. So the fact that y'all be having all these motherfucking demands, it's just like,
right.
Have babies. It is. You like this. One of my homegirls was telling me, though, this is guy that likes you. I'm just like, okay. She was like, he got a daughter. I'm just like, I'm good. Nigga said my daughter come first. Nigga, fuck your daughter. I don't care. That's not my child.
Right.
I'm not y'all. It's just like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I wasn't trying to play you or nothing like that. But it's just like, I don't have any kids, so I have the right to decline if I want to. And me declining is not me being disrespectful to you or your child, but my daughter come from. Okay. See no kids over here, nigga. I don't care. Good luck. Go work it out with her mother.
Hold on a minute. Hey,
for a large percentage of women, marriage is like landing a dream job, then a couple years later demanding half ownership of the business that hired you, family law. I personally believe in a prenup. Everything that I have worked hard for, and I believe in a prenup. Also, I don't cheat, and I have never cheated, so I'm not worried about getting divorced. I'm not worried about being the cause of my divorce.
Hey, Quantum, what kind of attorney you is? You a family law lawyer? She says she's a woman and an attorney.
Get a prenup. You niggas need to get a prenup. You niggas need to get a prenup. Especially if you aren't religious and you don't have a godly marriage, you better protect some assets. And then the thing is this, a marriage is a partnership. This thing where you want to use the scripture where it says a man is supposed to provide, using that to your benefit to be a gold digger and sit on your ass? Absolutely not. Marriage is a partnership. It is not, even though the Bible does not command that the wife work, it is not a sin for the wife to work. So just because you're a married woman, you can work and you can have your own, you can have all your own business. It's a partnership. To me, why would you want to sit? I've always worked. So to me, it's like, well, I don't want to sit at home all day, eating up the food and using the lights and not contribute. I like to contribute. That's just me.
Right.
And I just feel like it's so hard and everything is so expensive today. I would want to help my husband lighten the load. I don't want to put all of that financial on you. Listen, I don't mind we go half. I believe in half and half.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Unless the only way I will not go half and half is if I marry a man and he has children. Because your half and half and my half and half is different. You got a big ass bill over there that I ain't contributing to. So therefore, if you have a child, half and half is not. I'm not going half and half.
Yeah.
I won't go half and half if you have a kid. I don't see myself marrying a man with kids, but if I do, because a man has a child doesn't mean he's a bad man. But in the event that I do, half and half is not gonna work. Like my car is paid off. If you have a car payment, we're not going half and half because I paid my car off. I'm not going back to making a car payment, bro. I'm not. We could probably be on the same insurance. You could probably be on my insurance, but I'm not going back to making a car payment. Or my student loan is paid off. I'm not paying your student loan. You're wild. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But aside from that, if I marry somebody and they have no kids, then yeah, if you half and half. But if you have a kid, that's different because financially, you going half and half with someone who has a kid, it might fuck my finances up, and that can't happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. Man. But I believe in a marriage is a partnership. But a lot of people, there are some women who want to get married, and it's not even.
Hey, your phone went mute.
You can see me?
Yeah, I see you. It went mute, but I can hear you now. Oh, somebody called.
No. I'll talk to them later. But a lot of people get into marriage for the wrong reasons. Getting married because you want a man to take care of you and you can sit on your ass is not. This is the thing. In the event that your husband gets sick and he cannot work, you have to carry the load until he's able to. And if he gets sick, if he gets hit, if he's walking across the street and gets hit by a car and he's in the hospital and he can no longer work, guess who has to pay all of the bills until he can get on his feet? You. And that's if he gets on his feet. What happens if something happens? Your husband gets sick and his legs got to get amputated. Now he can't work at all and he can't walk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or anything. Now this is why I believe that a woman should work, because you don't want to be in a position where you done sat on your ass for years and now you have to work and you have this large gap in your employment history. And you have to think that way. You have to be prepared because things like that do happen. In the event that something happens to your husband, it's for better or for worse. So you have to be prepared there may come a day where it's not that your husband isn't providing because he doesn't want to. It may be a situation where he can't provide because he might be, people are getting cancer. He might get sick with cancer. He might get ill and have to get a leg amputated. You never know. Something.
No, you don't know. You don't know. You're right.
You have to think that way because you have to prepare yourself because you don't know what trials and tribulations God is going to throw at you within your marriage to test your marriage and to see if you guys are really going to stick by each other. Every marriage goes through its situations, and this is why you have to rely on God to keep and carry you guys. Because if God is the one that brought you together and you want him to keep you together, you have to constantly. There are only two people I know that have a marriage that is deeply rooted in God. Only two.
Man.
That says a lot.
100%. I'm gonna shut this shit down, man. I'm gonna go to bed. What's your let them know how to reach you. I know you off social media for the moment, but I know you'll be back on. But let them know how to reach out to you. But they want you to come back on here again, so we got to stay in touch. So
I thought niggas is gonna hate me. Get this bitch off the street.
Not on this page.
There's always one that got something smart. It's always one. Cause I have a personality, and some people don't like it. It is what it is.
Right.
If you want to reach me, just I guess inbox me on YouTube because I'm off social. I take breaks on social media. Social media is not. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't feel like being on it. So,
I feel you.
YouTube. Unfortunately, I gave out my fucking email in here. Don't email me no stupid shit, bro. I'm telling you straight out, you are gonna get blocked.
I doubt if you get it from this page. I doubt it.
Not you, them, because I know somebody.
I doubt if you're gonna
Please.
get some others in here, man. A lot of us is we ain't on that. So
Shout out to I'm a blue collar worker. Shout out to all the blue collar workers out there.
that's
It's a
right.
great field. I love what I do. Get into the bag. So that's it. I'm gonna let you shut it down. I need to go ahead and start on these turkey wings.
Email me that. Email me about the Bible. I could. I'll get some other people too, because some people ask about that.
Yeah, I'll send you the I'll send you the link. I'll email you. I'll email you as soon as I get off here.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely do that, man. I'm about to, man, finish running child folk.
Bye, guys.
All right, now.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace. Shout out to La Original. She been on here a long time. Man, I'm tired as hell, man. I told you I literally been gone since 2 o'clock this morning. Drove to Cincinnati, Ohio. Came back, went to the gym. I ain't really sat down yet, but I said I want to do the chat, do this live anyway about the baby mama tears being exposed by, the hood bitch. But, I agree with y'all, that 50-50 shit, like I tell you, everybody ain't gonna agree with everybody, on everything. Y'all agree with majority, like 90% or 99.9. When it comes to faith and spiritual, uh, they say it's 50-50, but I agree. The man's a lead, he take care of everything, and if something falls off on him, then it's her job to pick up the pieces. So I agree with y'all on that. So, but yeah, I'm yawning. I'm not trying, bro. I'm tired, man. But I had to do the live, man. I'm tired. I'm really tired, man. Being a deadbeat is a hard job, man. Running with child support. You know how much running I be doing, man? How you think I lost all this weight, man? All this running. I'm 35. I lost 35 pounds, man. I got 25 more to go. I'm 191. I got to get down to 170, 175 to make sure my BMI is down to 18%. So until I get it down to 18 BMI, I'm gonna keep burning. That's right. The man is ahead. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everybody's not religious. I'm not religious like that, but I do read. I do get knowledge. I do get history. So, been there, done it with the religion. But hey, appreciate you, Chris. But I will be on here tomorrow. I'll be rejuvenated and everything else. We're gonna make this thing happen, and slowly but surely it's gonna grow. But I'm glad you came on here because she ain't been on here in a while, and she supported Jap. She actually came on my page because of Jap, with the interview and stuff. And hey, she is the best. I wish we had more women like that, but a lot of them hiding in the corners. This person, Quantum Vortex Energy, says she's a immigration law attorney, and she's calling out these baby mama terrorists and how family court is. I want you to take my email down. Maybe I can interview you as well before we, set up something, because I like what you was talking in the background as well. I'm gonna send that to you before I get off. Let me see. Make sure I'm sending it the right one. Almost misspelled. I am tired. So yeah, Quantum. This the email right here. Definitely reach out to me. You had one person in the chat, you know what I'm saying, talking shit, talking about Tommy's the best black YouTuber on here and shit. I ain't got time for that fuckery, you know what I'm saying? Don't mention that nigga name on my platform. Don't mention Tommy Sotomayor on my platform. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no motherfucker talking about trying to be like and all that bullshit. So don't mention that nigga on my platform. Go on his platform and give him a salute. But yeah, inbox me though, because I want to get to know you and talk about it. Because we need more females, women who's not baby mama terrorists that call out the bullshit. It's good to hear from females who know what it is and not playing a role and sticking to code. So yeah, my email's hilarious. Yeah, baby mama terrorists@gmail. But I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer. I'm finna try to fix you something to eat, and I'm gonna wash my ass and give me some rest. But I'll definitely be on here tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon, same time. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all enjoy the weekend, and I'll get back to y'all. Well, I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support.